Hello, Mary. Hello, True to the Core. How y'all doing? This is about to be a test open panel live, okay? This is what we're about to do. What's up, Nisha? How are you today? We're going to see if anybody's going to hit the link today since I'm doing an open panel. But first, it's something that I got to do, so hold on. I'm doing good. How you doing? I have no complaints, even though I could complain, but what good would it do? But overall, I'm blessed, okay? I am. My head feels a little bit better, so I guess we'll have something going on here in just a second. Let's see. I don't know what people want to talk about, but we finna see what somebody want to talk about. hmm Most definitely, we're going to see if anybody's going to hit the link that I just posted into this chat. Basically, we're going to see if anybody wants to come up and talk to me for a little bit. We're going to take this into a little bit of a different direction. You can call in and tell me where you're from. Call in and tell me what you want to talk about. Just as long as we ain't talking about no kids or no things like that. You know, let's see what y'all trying to talk about. hmm See where y'all from. How long y'all been a part of the Straight Facts Unmatched experience? Let's see if I have any takers that's willing to come and hit this here link. I don't know. We shall see. This will be my first open panel. Now, here's the thing. I don't mind people coming up hitting the link. I really do not. But I do mind people hitting my link and thinking that we finna turn this into a whole total shit show because that's what we not supposed to do. We're not gonna do anything of the sort. I'm welcoming people to call up. I did have a little topic, but I changed it or whatever the case may be. I decided I was going to do this as a test live to see if people were going to actually call in or to see if I was going to be wasting my time because I know I have dropped my link plenty of times before and no one has ever hit it other than people that like to troll me that I'm here to block. So this is indeed, hold on, let me turn my camera on, a test, okay? Because I'm about to see something. So don't be shy. If you call in, all you have to do is make sure you show yourself in the backstage and I'll let you up. Okay. I have my banner set in place for anyone that decides they want to hit the panel. Just in case if they decide that they want to do something they're not supposed to be doing, the banner will be up. Now, I know there's a lot of things that's been going on these YouTube streets. I mean, pretty much of the same things. I came live earlier today because I thought Peach's channel was demonetized, but come to find out it wasn't. What's up, Sunrose? What's going on, Keisha? What's up, Buttons? What's going on? So we're here to have an open panel. We're going to see if anybody wants to call in and talk to me. I don't know. We shall see what happens. But anyways, um, moving along. Let me see what I can find that I may want to talk about and see if anybody may want to chime in on it. We shall see. I'm gonna see because my notifications is not going out like they're supposed to. So maybe we shall wait and see if somebody will hit the link. But hold on, let me see something because I was supposed to go off in here and set something up real quick. So I have a question. Like seriously, for real. If you are in a situation to where you have children and those children and you have more than one baby's father, more than one for those children, and you have one father doing what he's supposed to be doing for his child or children, and then you have one that seems to be MIA, would you choose to struggle with that one particular child that you have to do everything for because that father is absent, or he doesn't do anything that he's supposed to do, or he does the bare minimum, or would you go put his ass on child support? I mean, I just would like to know if anybody would choose to struggle versus if you know that you can receive some type of extra assistance to assist you, why wouldn't you want to get that assistance, especially if you can't get it voluntarily? Because that's the way that you should be receiving it. If you have that type of situation to where you have um, a different father for a child that you are in the house with and you are no longer with that father, y'all have separated, he's supposed to be helping you with that child. Why would you choose to struggle and not put him on child support? I have no understanding. Why would somebody have to move to a one bedroom in a hotel or a hotel if you have fathers for your children? I don't see why that would even have to be a thing or why that has become a thing. Because what I would do for my children is if I have a father that's not willing to be a participant willingly, his ass will most definitely be on there uninvoluntarily because I would put his ass on child support. Because for one, I know that I didn't make that child by myself. So therefore, if I need any type of assistance or any type of money, he would indeed have to help me. I have no understanding how anybody would allow themselves to struggle when they don't have to. However, some people love to live in the struggle life or world. I guess I have no understanding, but that's just how some people are. Um, his ass would be on child support without question. I think he most definitely would be on child support because that's what he's supposed to be doing, correct? I mean, no woman lays on her back and has a baby by herself. A man has to assist her. So if he has to assist her, then that means he should be assisting her when the baby comes. He should be a participant. He shouldn't have to be told what to do as far as what he needs to do when it comes to his child or children. But you have some women that allow men to get passes because they don't want to. Uh, they don't want any problems with them, or they're still in love with them and they really don't want to cause any issues or whatever. Or maybe that baby's father may be telling them sweet nothings in their ear to make them believe that um you know, you don't have to put me on child support. I just do the bare minimum, and we'll just keep it that way, and be okay with it. And then have to go and move. I mean, like really move with your children because you are not receiving the help from an absent father. That's beyond me. I mean, I have no understanding. Or come on here and act as if like that's the situation when it should never be. Hmm. Mm. You say what now? He makes what? Now, if anybody would like to chime in on this here, I say the link will be dropped here. It's up at the front. Hold on, did I pin it? I did not. Oh yeah, and since y'all like to come in here and troll, I will make sure that I do not. Hey, Melanin. Hey, Yana. Hey, Sunrose. What's up, y'all? Um, I would not have my overlay on at this particular point because y'all are just so, some people are just so childish. So we're just gonna keep that off of there. Hey, Anonymous, how you doing? Hey, what? Okay, how you doing, sweetheart? Okay, how you doing? How you doing, sweetheart? Mhm. All right. So we shall see if anybody wants to call in and hit this link, but I sincerely doubt it. I mean, we can do a mic check. Um, if anybody would like to call in and tell me where they're from, or anybody would like to chime in on what I just talked about, I think let's see what you said, sweetheart. I think he is really making her feel the fact that stated he didn't want kids at the beginning of their relationship, not condoning, not supporting his seed. Well, he did tell her that he didn't want no child. So, I mean, he did really tell her that he didn't want no baby. She wanted the baby. She was the one talking about she wanted the baby, so therefore she got the baby. You know, all I'm saying is, hey, Pretzel. All I'm saying is this. There's no reason why anybody should want to struggle if they can get some type of assistance. Either you get it voluntarily or involuntarily. I'm not going to be struggling with no kids in my house if I can get something from somebody that needs to be helping me. Period. I mean, school is coming up. School clothes need to be bought. And it's sad that, I understand that it's people that's going to help Jasmine get those kids school clothes. And there's nothing wrong with that. If the grandmothers want to help, because my grandfather helped me all the time, every year. And so did my mom and my dad. They bought me school clothes as well. So I got stuff from different places or whatever the case may be. And that's perfectly fine. But you as the parent yourself need to be make sure that you're able to get your kids something too, even if it's just a little bit. It shouldn't be nobody else having to make sure that your kids have something. And why is it that you feel like you can go without producing content and not doing what you're supposed to do to make ends meet and think that somebody's supposed to feel sorry for you? And then you coming over talking about moving in a 1 bedroom house. So I don't think no apartment complex is gonna let 6 people move into a 1 bedroom. I mean, for real, seriously. And then she said, or a hotel. Like, why even come on here and speak this type of stuff? You got a whole baby daddy that needs to be helping you with his son. And if he's not helping you with his son, then he needs to be put on child support. I wouldn't give a damn what he's talking about. Because if you can't help me as I'm asking you to help me to keep these people out of our business, then they're going to definitely become a part of our business if you can't do what you're supposed to do. Because I shouldn't have to hound you or harass you about anything that your children may need or want. You should be able to provide that. I mean, I'm just saying, period. Hey, your pleasure. How you doing, sweetheart? You know, you should be able to provide that. That's her go-to move. Yeah, when she wants somebody to cash out her some money or whatever. I mean, she's over there packing that house up, which she should be packing it up for the simple fact. Hold on, y'all. She should be packing it up for the simple fact that they said that house was gonna be sinking in or whatever, and she don't need to have those kids there. She really don't. Her and those kids don't need to be in that house if that house is sinking in the ground. They need to be moved. All right, y'all, I'm back. Let's see. Jazz is trying to make the check before the end of the month. I'm moving. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And those kids are in need of some stuff. Well, no, not those kids are in need of some stuff. I believe it's more of Legendary that's in need of some things. And that's why she's on here doing what she's doing. Because my thing of it is, it's like, you know how Jasmine is. Jasmine did the same exact thing when she was getting ready to move from out of that house or whatever. That's the same. Hey, Miss.Lavonne, how you doing? If you would like to chime in and call in like you normally do, you can. The link is pinned up there if you can see it or not. Honey, my head is starting to hurt again. What's up, Mama Boo? But yeah, she needs to get it together because I don't understand. I really don't have. I have no understanding as to why a person would sit up there and write something like you're gonna move into a 1 bedroom for what? You got two baby fathers. I mean, you got two of them. One of them is active more than the other. At least that's what we could see. And you're willing to allow yourself to struggle with kids that you don't have to struggle with because you can go ahead and go file for child support, tenant, for whatever else you need. I mean, I'm just saying. Period. Don't mean to be mean, but she knew she had to move. Yeah, that's not being mean. She knew she had to move. She knew she probably needed to move somewhere to where she was able to afford, where she could able to afford where she was staying or whatever. Trying to move off into a house and that's not something that you was normally used to. She's used to living in apartments or something like that or whatever. Something that she's able to afford within her means. I'm not saying that she's not able to afford no house or whatever. She's able to afford one if that's what she wants to do. But evidently, if you're not getting up producing your content, hold on, y'all. I'm about to come on here. If you're not if you're not getting on here producing any content, how do you expect for you to pay your bills? Like this is your main source of income to pay your bills. So how you expect for anything to happen for you if you're not coming on here uploading content? I mean, you're not gonna make no money that way. And if you banking on the views to for the things that's already sitting there, which we already know that just the videos that are sitting there still accumulate money. It's just like reruns. As long as people are watching your content, you're gonna get paid for it. But still, you still need to be working. You cannot afford to just not upload content and then put yourself off in these situations and expect for somebody to feel sorry for what? I mean, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. It'd be a lot of just weird stuff, just too much weird stuff going on here. I mean, for real, seriously. I also seen something about do y'all know y'all be watching Latrice Allen? Something about her son getting on her saying something about her essaying him. Do y'all know about that? Have y'all heard about that story? Or have y'all heard him get on here? Have y'all seen the clip of him getting on here saying what she did to him? Oh, do you think that this is clickbait? Shaking my head for cash apps for school supplies. Honey, she can go to a school drive. There's plenty of places that's willing to give people school supplies. So there's really and truly no reason why a child should go to school with no school supplies when there's actually people giving away school supplies in their areas. Or if you don't know where you can go get some for free, you call 211 and ask them. They sure will point you into the direction of the churches to where you're able to receive those supplies if you in need of them. That's all she would have to do. So I don't know what her thing is or whatever the case may be. I think she probably is focusing more on Legendary and getting him his stuff or whatever, and then all the rest of the other people are getting the other kids what they need. But she also needs to get them something too. She don't need to just get Legendary something. She needs to get Amaya, Ava, Aiden, and Kayla some stuff. She's talking about she just had to DoorDash to get she just had to go DoorDash to go get let me see who this is. Hey, is this Miss Lavonne? Hold on, I can't see you, Miss Lavonne. Oh, there you are. Okay. You want to keep your camera on? Hold on, I can't even hear. You want to
Yeah,
keep Oh, okay. You
yeah.
upside down, you sideways.
Oh, okay.
There you go. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, sweetie?
I got a headache. You're gonna have to take over the show. Go for it. Go for a second.
Okay. Hi everybody. How everybody's doing? I'm not gonna stay on here too long.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've been listening to you. I've been in the bushes a lot because life been life, and I've been doing what I need to do. Uh,
It's cute.
I'm just. Uh, oh, thank you very much.
It's very
You
cute. I
look good.
like it. It's very
Thank you.
nice.
Thank
I
you.
like it a lot. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna say too much about Jasmine, because through the times that I've been on your live, I always never disrespect her, never call out her name or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, sometimes Jasmine, as we getting older as mothers,
Mm-hmm.
this shouldn't be an ongoing thing with you, because the kids is getting ready to go back to school. Legendary, this is his first year going to Head Start or whatever he's going. And you knew that this young boy would have to have some clothes and stuff like that, pretty much. And for you to keep saying that you're struggling, everybody's struggling, sweetheart. I don't care if you had a good job or whatever. Everybody is going through something. Everybody is going through something. And you shouldn't be constantly coming on here talking about I'm struggling and stuff like that. Sometimes people don't want to hear that. God bless you so many times, so many times. When your kids were younger, you got a lot of stuff through the years that you've been on here for many times. And I can't understand, if this is your job, you should have been putting out videos, shorts, and everything so you can build up your money. Now, I guess Texas and stuff be going back to school pretty soon, because we're almost the end of July, and we get in Friday's the first, of August. Jasmine, I just hope you do better. But sometimes when you talk to you and try to give you good advice, it goes in one ear and it goes out the other. So I just wish you the best of luck. You're getting ready to turn what, 45? I mean, 35 years old. And
Yeah.
I think really honestly, I think people are getting really tired hearing the same old what you say. You know, I'm trying to watch what I say because sometimes when I say something, sometimes you got to be mindful what you say about other people because you don't want karma to hit you back in a certain way. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, I just wish you the best. I hope this is an eye opener for you. Like I said, I don't wish no harm or anything for you and your family. But sometimes, Jasmine, you gotta grow up. You really gotta grow up because people is not gonna keep giving you their hard earned money. And you gotta remember, you got a lot of people that their kids is getting ready to go back to school, you know, in blink of an eye, Christmas is just around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I mean, do they have like a tax free? Because where I live at is a tax free this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah,
And
they do
back
be
in the
have.
day,
They do. You know what? They do be having them, Miss Lavonne. I need to check and see when they got them here. Tax free
yeah,
for school,
because
back to school. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
for the school, everything that has to deal with school, clothes,
Yes.
shoes, and all the other kind of stuff,
Yeah.
tax free. And back in my time when I had my children, it's a difference. They used to do it for the whole week. They
Mm-hmm.
don't do that anymore. You
Oh.
know, I mean, if you don't have the money and you got them children's thrift stores and stuff like that, it's okay. Just wash the clothes, iron them, long as they in good shape. Nobody's telling you
Right.
that you got to spend a lot,
Right.
huh?
No, I'm
Yeah,
agreeing.
nobody. Okay, nobody's telling you for you to get expensive clothes or anything. Long as the kid's hair is combed, the boy's hairs are cut, and you do what you can do as a parent. But
Yes.
don't always think that somebody has to be responsible because you choose to have children. You choose to have children. And I think the thing is when young women, not saying in my generation, it's all good and dandy when you're pregnant and you're carrying your kids for 9 months. But you got to remember, when after the child is born,
Bless.
kids start getting bigger. And
Yeah.
everybody kept telling her, okay, you when your kids are smaller, the clothes is not that expensive. But as your kids get older, the children clothes gets really expensive, especially Caitlin's in middle school. And what she gonna be, what, 13 years old, right? 13. And then Amaya's gonna be 10, and the little ones is gonna be 8, and he's gonna be what, 4 in November. Kids'
Yeah.
clothes get expensive as they get older.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I'm not trying to put Jasmine down or anything, or any mothers. This comes every year. This
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be a surprise to you. And nobody, and the reason why your views and stuff getting low, because I do look over there. It's like you talk about the same thing over and over and over again.
Yep.
Nobody's talking about your relationships.
No.
You know, nobody cares about that. But you're a mother first, and you always gonna be a mother first.
Mm-hmm.
But it's your responsibility for you to take care of them. We all go through hardship. We all go through hardship.
Yes, we do.
But don't always think when you get on here on your channel and think it's somebody else's responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't blame Jasmine. Everybody been giving Jasmine everything through the whole years once she had her channel.
Yes.
And that's why she does what she does,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the norm for her.
Yeah.
That's the norm for her. Now you can tell her mother probably doesn't do as much as she used to, because when she cursed her out
Yes.
for that person,
Mm-hmm.
And that should have been a wake up call for you because at that time she was there, always there for you. Now she's going through her situation, I guess her health situation,
Huh?
pretty much,
Yeah.
you know. But Jasmine, you got to understand you a grown woman. It's not like you a teenager anymore. You are a fully grown woman. In a blink of an eye, you're going to be in your 40s and you're
Hey,
going to be in your 50s. And I hope you don't always think somebody is always going to. I hope you always. I hope you think that somebody is not always going to do things for you. They're not.
right.
They're not.
She gonna have to
People
start
do.
thinking for herself.
You're gonna have to. You really do. And if YouTube is not hitting the way it's supposed to be hitting, it's okay for you to get a job. It's nothing wrong for you getting a job.
What do you
I
want,
will
Chad?
hope you want to get I will hope you want to get a job because you get to be out of your bubble. I think you're scared to interact with other people because you're so used to you isolated yourself in this situation. And I think when it comes to adults, you don't know how to have a conversation with other people your age, because you keep saying, keep saying, I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator. Okay, if that's what you
Okay.
want, if that's what you still feel that you are, but you need to interact with other people. And I think I think you're scared. I think you're scared to do that,
I
pretty
don't know why
much.
she. I don't know why she's scared. Why would she be scared, Miss Lavonne? Why you think she's scared?
I think sometimes, you know, what I can only say, I think sometimes um Jasmine feels a little awkward in conversations and stuff like that. And I think sometimes she doesn't know how to read people.
You think she's
And
socially awkward?
I think so. She could be. I
Yeah.
think she can. I
Yeah.
think if I put it like this, if me and you meet for the very first time, we'll be kind of like, we try to feel our vibe. It's like I can have a conversation with you. I say, yeah, girl, how you doing? Such and such, how the kids doing, how's the family doing and stuff like that. Come on,
Yeah.
let's go out and eat. Let's go get our feet and nails done. Just have a woman to woman conversation. I
It's,
don't think she know how to do that
mm,
because I think when when she's on like on live and stuff like that,
hmm.
I think she think those people are her friends. And she don't realize that people are not your friends.
Right.
They're just people that you talk to. And I
Yes. Ma'am.
think they just want her to I think sometimes they say stuff and I think she don't catch it right away. When somebody's talking to you, but they're being slick how the way they talk to you,
Yes.
and you be able to catch it, but she probably won't be able to catch it.
Got you.
You understand where I'm coming from? You
Yes, ma'am.
understand what I'm saying? So
Yes, ma'am.
I think that could be it. And if you really pay attention to her, sometimes when she with the party with Philip and stuff like that, pretty much.
Hmm.
And no, I'm gonna change that. Remember that time she was with that person and the
Hmm.
mother and them was having a big birthday party, a family gathering, and she came up there with the kids and she was driving up, with the mountain with her kids and stuff like that.
Oh
Did
yeah,
you
yeah.
realize did you realize those were all family members? Do you if you really pay attention when she came in the room, everybody's like this.
Yeah.
Because they know how she is. It's
Right.
like when she comes in the room,
Mhm.
it's like, okay, it's like, oh, what is she talking about? It's something drama. She always make it like it's about her and it
Yeah.
can't be about nobody else.
Right.
And
Right.
you
Right.
really pay attention for all the other people that she dealt with and she don't deal with no more. And they say she's draining.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear,
She's obsessed.
nobody wants to,
She's very
huh?
obsessed. She's very obsessive too. Like with Chrissy, she was very obsessive with Chrissy.
Yes.
Like very, very obsessive with her. Like
Yeah.
tooth and
And I,
scary.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
more
it got to,
wigs and dresses as her. Scary.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think that what Jasmine's situation, Jasmine has a lot of abandoned issues
Yes.
because she said, "I'm daddy's little girl," and you got to remember what the situation with the mother and the father
Hmm.
about what was going on with them when they were younger, and the father took the brother, but he didn't take Jasmine. Jasmine was still with the mother.
Yes. Yes.
You
Yes.
understand?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
She has a lot of bad. What's I think when Jasmine gets to know you and she's like this. This is mine. It's nobody. Nobody can't have this
That's
person.
how she's
You
very
know, just like
possessive too.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I see
You know,
exactly what
pretty much.
you're saying. That is her whole personality like that. She gets very clingy and attached very quickly, and she won't detach. She'll stay attached as long as she can, and she won't let go. You'll have to let her go.
You got you got to let go. And you know, sometimes you can't blame that with her because you got to look on what she dealt with when she was a child.
Hmm.
You know, I think a lot of people don't understand it. I mean, I think sometimes she doesn't mean no harm. You
Right.
know, I'm just saying she doesn't mean no harm. It's just
Yeah.
that Jasmine been through a lot. If you really paid attention
Hmm.
when the sister was on somebody else's live, Chris's sister,
Yes.
and she pretty much kind of said she didn't want to get too much in detail, but she kind of listened to Jasmine how the way she talks and stuff like that. She knew something was a little bit, I'll say, unbalanced.
Yeah.
She knew something was unbalanced with her, and I feel that it's her. You know, I'm like I said, I'm really watching what I'm saying. It's
Hmm.
like how the way she was raised and stuff like that. You might as well say Jasmine was abused as a child. She was abused as a child emotionally, and I think sometimes what's going on up there with her, what happened to her when she was younger, and you got to remember with Philip and them, it's like she wasn't taught she wasn't taught the way a woman supposed to be learning, like hygiene and all the other kind of stuff.
Her mom was always
Jasmine had
at
to,
work. Yeah.
Jasmine had to learn it on her own pretty much.
Hmm.
Not saying that her mother was out there trying to do her thing, but she still had two other children in her house
Mama, is this?
not doing what they're supposed to do,
Go ahead.
pretty much.
Yeah.
If everybody is understanding what I'm saying,
I
is a
understand. I
reason why
understand
she
where
is a reason why she does what she does,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, in that aspect. But then you got to look how the way how the way she had her kids, and I'm gonna say it like this. Okay, her and Philip, they grew together. They
Yeah.
were teenagers. Okay,
Yes.
so the reason why she curses him out because she know how he is and he know how she is because they grew up together.
Right.
Now with the other person, when she had legendary with,
Hmm.
I think my opinion, I think she thought she can do the same way that she did with Philip. She thought, oh, excuse me, she thought she could do with Chris,
Yeah.
but she realized she couldn't do what she did with Philip,
No, what she did.
cursing him out and stuff like
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead.
cursing him out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She knew she looked at Chris as like Chris didn't have boundaries, but he wasn't putting up with her stuff.
Right.
And like I said, we all said that he looked at her, he studied her and everything like that. He studied her as a woman, how she was towards her children.
Yes.
So when he got to talk with her, he played with her. What I mean by he played with her, he was being all nice and lovey-dovey and stuff like that. Once he was fully in, he turned that house upside down. It's like, even though it was her house,
Yeah.
but he felt that he was in charge. If things is going to go the way I say, you're going
Hmm.
to do things the way I want it to be. You're going to dress the way I want you to be. You're going to act the way I wanted you to be. You're going to spend your money the way I want you to spend it, like it or don't like it. And at that time, if you really pay attention to all the videos and stuff, she was scared of him. She didn't really know who he was until things start. Other people on her channel saw how he was.
Yes.
And I think, and like, okay, saw how she was. So she couldn't she couldn't do that stuff like she do to Philip.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he's still talking to her. I doubt it
You
because he
don't think
made it very. And
you don't think
I
that Chris
think
is talking to her?
I don't. If he is, it's just a little here and there. And I think you know what it is. If everybody listen, I think the last time was her birthday part. I mean her birthday. Now remember, people said he was in I think a hotel with somebody, or he was with another woman somewhere, and she didn't know nothing about it, and we all heard about it when it
Mm-hmm.
came up. Okay, I think with Philip, she got that closure because he told her he didn't want to be with her anymore. He wrote a letter while he was in prison.
He sure did.
Okay, the reason why Jasmine, like I said, it's my opinion, like it's my opinion, she never got that closure with Chris because Chris was just slowly giving her um
Bits and pieces.
breadcrumb.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, like every time the 21st came, we knew that he came because that's when your YouTubers get paid. So
Mm-hmm.
that's when we see him. And
Mm-hmm.
then you give it like 3 days later, you didn't see him no more. So
Yeah.
he just kept going back and forth and back and forth. And then when her birthday came and she was sitting there and everybody's like, what you gonna do for your birthday? I think that's when she was 32. Yeah, 32, 31, something like that. And she was sitting there. She never got that closure because he left.
Right.
He just because she kept, he just kept coming back and forth, and he just left. She
Mm-hmm.
never got that closure, even though how the way he disrespected her, how many times he hit her, how many times he fought her, and everything like that. In her mind, she felt that he was the biggest thing to her,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't understand he was disrespecting her, and
Mm.
she didn't see that. And he knew that was something was going on with her. He knew that, and he kept telling us that, oh, she came in my DM, she came in my DM and stuff like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I always say, a man first meets you,
Mama.
he'll know if he wants to wife you, play with you, or
Most,
disrespect you.
mm-hmm.
He knows.
And
Men are not that.
it's all based on how you carry yourself too.
How you carry yourself. And sometimes I think women don't understand, even though you have children, men look at you how the way you treat your children, how the way you present yourself as a woman, how the way you cook, how the way you clean, and everything else. And
Yeah,
he was
but you
watching
can
her.
but you can be all of that for a man, and he still can do the same thing for a woman that don't have all of those qualities. So that really don't make a difference, really, to be honest with you, Mr. Vaughn.
But I know I understand that straight facts, but a man knows who he can play with and he knows who he can't play with.
He most definitely do. If you show him that he could play with you, he most definitely would do just that. And that's what he's seen. He's seen that he could play with Jasmine. He see that she was an
He-
easy target. He see that he said that he studied her. That's what he said.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I understand how you feel. You are entitled to your opinion as to how you feel about the situation, but a man is also going to treat you as to how you present yourself, and he's also going to treat you based off of how he can get away with things too, if you allow him to get away with those things. And she was disrespected way before Chris, so she should knew what disrespect was because
I'll call you
Philip
back.
was the
I'll
first
call you
person
back.
to disrespect her.
Bye.
That was the first person to show her disrespect.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was. He was the one to have
okay.
babies on her. So she actually did know what disrespect was, and she just tolerated when Chris came along. So I can honestly say that I can't agree with that because she knew what disrespect was due to the fact that Philip was having babies on her, bringing babies,
Ye-
having different women, different babies, going to hotels, doing what he was doing, going in and out of jail. She knew exactly what disrespect was. She knew what it was because he taught her what it was. They he,
I know.
she grew up with him disrespecting her as they got out of school, as they got older to have those kids.
Yeah,
And
and but you know what? I completely I completely agree with you, straight
Mhm.
facts. But Jasmine allowed it. She
Exactly.
allowed it. Like I said, with
Yeah.
her, like I said, I don't know how her. I put it like this: if she said she was ooh, excuse me, oh God, if she said if she was a father's girl, her
Hmm.
father would have stopped that a long time ago. But you got to remember, nobody was raising them. She was raising herself while her mother was doing her own thing.
I
You
understand that,
get
but
what I'm
I understand exactly what you're saying. But her mother was at work working. It's not
Yeah,
like
but
her mom was at
e-
work working. But I understand what you're saying. That I understand that people's backgrounds can determine how they handle certain
yeah,
things or whatever. But at a certain age, there's not too many excuses that you can make for a grown person after they have
yeah,
repeated the same things over and over again. So I'm not going to make an excuse for her as to how she handled it with Chris or how she
oh
handles
yeah,
it with Philip because she knew what disrespect was due to the
yeah,
fact that she was getting cheated on and disrespected by her first baby father. So when the second one came, he only did what he knew that he could do because he knew that Philip was disrespecting her too. So he just followed suit and she just went along with it. Period. That's how I feel about the situation.
yeah. That much is true and stuff like
And
that.
you
But
can
just
have
think of,
you can have a father figure in your life, and he can show you, and he can treat his wife, he treat your mother right, and you still can go find a man that treats you wrong. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. And I honestly think that I think what you're saying and what I'm saying. I think sometimes she feels that she deserved to get what she gets. You know how some women feel like they
they or they'll just
you
settle
know
for what they can get because
they
anything
just
for
settle.
me
Yeah,
is what I
yeah,
can get. Yeah.
yeah. And I think in his and I and yeah and I think sometimes like Philip think he's more smarter than Jasmine, and Chris felt that he was more smarter than
And
Jasmine.
he
She's
would actually call her stupid. That's what I'm saying. She knew what disrespect was because he would be on. I could pull up videos right now with him actually calling her stupid and dumb and calling her ugly, calling her big foreheads. I mean, all types of stuff. I mean, total blankly disrespect.
Yeah,
So she knew what it was.
it's the time when Chris told her that she was slow. And
Yeah,
as a woman, for a man to do that to you, that's really disrespectful. But
yeah,
Jasmine has to understand, if you want better, you do better. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You don't fall for the first thing that comes to you.
No,
You don't do that. You don't fall for the first thing that comes to you. And like many a times that I say, sometimes you got to live in your truth. And I really honestly, I feel that she's not living in her truth. I
like
don't
what do
think
you
she's
mean?
living in her truth.
What do you mean
I
by that? What you were saying?
I think I really felt, and I could be wrong. I think Jasmine like women. I really do. I really think that she likes women, and I think she's been hiding it for the longest time. I mean, any
What,
woman can
Miss
no, no,
Miss
no.
Lavonne, what?
I'm not I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm really not trying to be funny.
I
I'm
know you're
not
not.
trying to
I
be
just
funny.
think it's funny. I'm laughing. You don't have to think it's funny. I think that it's funny that you said it.
I mean, because if you really pay attention to Jasmine, Jasmine is not a girly girl. If you really pay it, Jasmine's like to put her hair in a ponytail.
Well,
Jasmine,
I
she don't
mean,
like.
she's
I mean,
tomboyish. She's
yeah,
tomboyish.
she's tomboy.
Miss Lavonne, but you say she
I know,
wants.
I
Hey, I thought
understand
she
it, but
wasn't. She ain't gonna. I thought she did want Chrissy. It seemed like she wanted to lick all over. I mean, lick her
I
wigs and
mean, you know,
everything. I
my
think she
my
wanted to be the
my
glue for her wigs.
my thing is, Jasmine, it is what it is. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
No, you're
I
not
could
wrong
truly
at
be,
all. No, your opinion is yours, honey. You ain't wrong about
you
nothing that's
know,
real, but
I just feel like if you was more happier
mm-hmm,
within yourself,
mm-hmm.
things will come out a little bit more better for you. I really do. And the
Well,
other thing is like this. When you say I regret having children, nobody makes no woman to have no kids.
that's right,
You
Miss
did it because you did it for Philip because you thought Philip would stop cheating on you.
Mm-hmm.
And when he got another woman pregnant, you got pregnant. You know,
Yes,
I can't tell women, oh, you shouldn't have kids, you blah blah blah. That's your own body, that's your own opinion. It is what it is. But
yes,
don't regret those babies. They're here, you know, you know, and stuff like that. But when you be like, I wish my life was this, I wish my life was that.
yes.
It was your choice. It was your choice to do what you did. It was
Mm-hmm.
your choice. I know our children drive us crazy. I know they do. I don't care if they young kids, teenagers, and grown children. As a woman, you made that choice to have them children.
Yes.
But you knew what type of person that he was before you had those babies. No children will make a man stay with you. I don't care if you're married, it would make a difference. You could be married to the father and he could just walk off and leave you and
Sure
deal with
can.
them babies.
Yes, he can.
So it doesn't make a difference because us as women, we will always be, I don't want to say stuck. We will always be responsible for those
For our
babies
babies.
because we can't, or men, because we carried them for 9 months. And when you and that man was playing in that playing adult games, you
Yes.
knew what was going to happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
You knew what was going to happen. Please
Mm-hmm.
do not get up on here. I wish my life, I regret. No, don't do that because your children look at your videos and it will break their hearts. Like, my mama didn't ever want me. She
Right.
regrets for me not being here. You
Hmm.
should never say anything like that. Never,
No,
never
you
say
shouldn't.
nothing like that.
No, you shouldn't, Miss Levine. What's wrong with her? She said that?
You know,
Did she say
it
that?
was one of it was one of the videos that she regret having. The kids.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, she regrets that life. She regrets that life. You know, they're here. They're here. They're here.
Yes,
And
they
that
are.
person that you and the person that you had with Legendary, and like you said, he told you he didn't want no more children. He told
Yeah.
you that. And I
Okay.
think in
Okay,
your
Miss
mind,
Levine. Miss
I
Levine,
really,
hold on for a second. Miss Levine, how you doing? You
I'm
doing all
doing
right?
all right.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
You sure?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Go back that way. Don't come into my camera. I'm trying to talk to Miss
I'm
Levine.
good. I'm
You,
good.
you sure?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just making
I'm all
sure.
right. I'm
Okay.
all right.
I'm
Trust
asking.
and believe.
I'm asking from the heart, just making sure you all right.
I'm good. I mean, straight facts. There's a lot of times when you got on live, I didn't really clock in because I was not saying going through what I was going through, but I was taking care of business and things I had to do
Okay.
for my child, me, and my family.
I'm just
And
making
it
sure
is.
you're straight. No, I'm
Oh,
making sure that
I'm
you
good.
are good at like you are okay. That's all. Like you good. I'm
Yeah,
just making
yeah,
sure.
I'm good. I'm good. Knock on wood. Oh God, Lord have mercy. I'm good.
Okay.
Ooh, that was my perfume. I got my stuff
I
on
was
my
just making
dresser.
sure. I was just
Yeah,
asking.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I okay. Like I said, I'm good and stuff like that. Like I said, I catch you live here and there. I
Hmm.
kind of look at Jasmine here and there, here and there, because
Okay.
sometimes when you listen to her, sometimes it could be overwhelming, and sometimes you don't want to hear so much of that negativity.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to hear all of that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that, Jasmine, like I said, we're all struggling. We all
Yeah.
are struggling. Each and every last one of us is struggling. If
Yeah.
this is too overwhelming and this is not getting the money that you need, go ahead to work. Nobody's saying, but you got to stop thinking that everybody has to. I know that you're venting, but
Mm-hmm.
don't always think somebody is responsible for, you know,
For
your
your for your
responsibility.
responsibilities, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
for
they're
your
not.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Like
not. They
something
truly,
like
truly
right now,
not.
Mr. Blunt, hold on. I think she's over here right now packing or something. I don't know what she's doing. She's live.
Yeah,
Right.
she is. She was. Yeah, I seen a little bit of the video on one of the reactors that
No, I'm talking
that
about
she
right
was
now,
getting.
Miss Lavonne. She's live right now.
Oh, okay.
I think she's live right now. Let's see. Yes, she's driving.
Oh, okay. Like I like I
She's
said
getting
with
off.
her, like I said with her, Jasmine. Um, I never, like I said, I never call you out your name. I never said anything negative, too much negative about you because you already said it. I'm
Right.
just repeating what you said.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish you the best. I just hope one day that you will wake up and realize you got to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm looking like this is, we're not promised tomorrow. We're not. Life is just too short and you needed to get it together. You really truly
Yes,
do.
she do, Miss
Honestly,
Lavonne.
you really need to get it together. You
Do
know,
you think she's
like I
going
said,
to?
huh?
Do you think she's going to, Miss Lavonne? Do you honestly think that Jasmine will get it together? Hmm.
You
I would
know
like
what?
her to, but do you think she's going to?
I'm like I said, I'm trying to watch what I say. Um, Something really got a drastic click with her. If you understand what I'm trying to say, like I said, we're not promised here tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
If you if you understand what I'm saying with that, okay?
Yeah.
Our parents are not, all of us is not promised here tomorrow. So you're supposed to live your best life,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Your best life. Try to live like like your life depended on it.
Yes.
But you as a person, you have to love yourself within. And
Yes.
I don't think she does.
Do you think go back that way? Go talk to your daddy. Why y'all keep coming here bothering me? Damn. I mean, it's just like he had a little talk with him and told him don't come here and bother me, but that still don't mean they gonna come bother. Me. Especially Jalen.
I,
Mama.
I don't think she loved herself within. And really honestly, I don't think what Jasmine know what love is. I really
I
don't.
don't think she do either, Miss Lavonne.
I
No.
really, I think the other people that she had met, I
Mm-hmm.
think everybody was cool until you get to really see who a person is.
Yeah.
When you really get to see what a person is, for her to say other things about the other people, and
Mm-hmm.
then somebody's calling you that you befriended, calling you slow and all this other kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
then they told you not to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but you went behind their back and you did it anyway, you know. And then that person put you in a situation that you had to go to court and all the other kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody show you who they are the first time,
There you go.
trust and believe that's who they
That's
are.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with her situation, it looks like she doesn't know. She don't know the sister code. What I mean the sister code, say you and I met each other and
Yes.
we knew each other for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff that you told me that was so deep, and
Yes.
vice versa, and I told you was so deep, I wouldn't tell nobody else
I wouldn't either,
because
Miss LaVonne.
we got a sister code. It's one thing, if your man is in your house and I knock on your door and you're
Mhm.
not there, you know what
Yes.
I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in there and wait for you
No, but first of all,
because
you should call before you come to my house, Miss LaVonne, so you'll
no,
know
but
I'm not
if
there.
no, but if you understand what I'm saying,
I know.
we've been friends for so long.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
We've been friends for so long, and
I was just
saying,
like,
okay, I'm gonna go to my girl's house. I'm
hmm
going over Straight Facts' house,
yes,
and
ma'am.
I knock on the door, and he said, "Oh well, she went to the store." And your man said, "Well, come in here and wait for her." I'll be like, "No, I'm not gonna do that. No, as a woman,
I
no,
know.
I'm not gonna do that."
I know.
But I'll wait for my girl to come back. Just let her know that I stopped by.
Hmm
What I mean by the sister code, knowing her, she will come in there and sit there and wait,
Hmm.
and you're not being there. And
You think that
sometimes
Jasmine would? I know Olivia would, but you think Jasmine would, Miss LaVonne?
sometimes
I know Olivia's
you,
going straight to
I'll
the
put it
bed.
like this. What
Yeah. Uh-huh.
what Olivia's situation, you already know how she is.
She going to the
Okay?
bedroom. Mm-hmm.
You already know how she is.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
with the other person,
Hmm.
she's sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
She's sneaky.
You
And
think
sometimes
Jasmine?
you gotta pay. Yeah, I think sometimes she would.
Huh.
If she's jealous with your situation, and if she's jealous with your situation, if your man's treating you out, doing stuff for her, doing stuff for you,
Mm-hmm.
and even though she's in a relationship and her man's not doing for her,
Mm-hmm.
she'll try to find a way in that way.
You talking about Jasmine?
Sometimes
You think
sometimes you gotta
Jasmine?
sometimes you got straight facts. Sometimes
Okay.
you gotta pay attention.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, a sister code.
I got
It's
you.
like I said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
sister code, just like even though if me and you ain't speaking and stuff like that, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna go tell somebody your business. I'm not gonna do who's gonna benefit from that.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that. And
Yes, ma'am.
by Christy and Ming and them, they trusted her. And
Yes.
she went back and told
And
all
told
their business. That's what I mean by the
yeah.
sister code.
Okay.
You wasn't the friend in the first get-go. I
No,
want
not
to see what I can
my
get.
business.
I, I want to see what I can get, the information I know. So anytime I can use that against you, it's like, girl, I know all her business. And you're going to tell the enemy,
Yeah, she
you know what
did.
I'm saying? You're gonna tell the enemy. It's
Mm-mm-mm.
some people, you know what it always say, it's some people, I put it like this. You know who's your girl when you go through a situation. You
Yes.
know who is your best friend if your life depended on it. You
Mm,
know if your friend, you know who your friend is. Somebody in your family has passed away that's been there with you thick and thin and everything else. You know who your friend is. You know who your sister code is.
yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
That's the
understand.
sister code.
Yeah. She don't got no sister code.
She
It's
don't
all
have it. She
it's
doesn't
broke.
have it. And
No, she,
that's why people that she used to associate, even though we got our own opinions about them and what they show us and all the other kind of stuff on the internet. It's
yes,
just
ma'am.
some things that we shouldn't have known about Chrissy. It's some things we should have known about me. It's some things we shouldn't have known. We
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't have known it at all.
Mm-hmm.
At all.
Well, you know what? She
And
is shady because she did walk in that girl's house at the door with the camera in her face as soon as she opened up the door.
yes,
And I would have slapped that camera out of her face. I mean, out of her hand because what did you do? Don't be coming to my house with your
yeah,
camera rolling. Miss LaVonne, don't you come to
yeah.
my house with your camera rolling. Don't you do that.
I'm not
Don't you do that. Uh-uh. Because what you think this is? You think you MTV Cribs or something? You think you finna do a tour? You finna do a tour?
it's just some things. It's just some things that's meant for two black. I mean, I don't want to say black women in general.
Mm-hmm.
We know who our friends are. We
Yeah.
know that people that we had in our lives for a long, long time, we don't consider them as friends. We consider them
Hmm.
as our sister. And that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. She don't know
Like
nothing
I
about.
said, she doesn't know nothing about that because to her it's a competitive thing. I
Yeah.
got to do it before they got to do it. I
Yeah.
got to get this before what's it. Do you really think that she really likes Hannah the way she portrays that she likes? She don't like Hannah because all the stuff that Philip is doing for her,
Hmm.
she didn't get it.
Oh, got you, Miss Lavonne.
Okay, you get what I'm
So
saying?
you think they got some fake sisterhood going on there, right? You
Yeah,
think
it's a fake. Listen, to yeah, yeah,
hmm she is the woman that he
yeah,
cheated on her with, so I could see what you're saying.
yeah.
Right. Interesting.
But you
Hmm.
got to look at it like this: when she got birthdays and stuff, he didn't take her out. Well, on Valentine's Day, he didn't take her out. He didn't
Hmm.
get to a nice, beautiful what's it? He didn't do that. They didn't do that. You know, he
Yeah.
didn't put the effort in it. He didn't put the effort in it.
Yeah.
So when she was cussing out, what's it? You know, and all that other kind of stuff like that, no, it's no effort. And like they say, you always got to be careful who you have in your circle if you do have a circle.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be mindful of everything because
Hmm.
sometimes a person that can smile in your face
Could stab you right in your back.
will want
Yep.
to stab you in your back and everything that you got, they want.
Yeah. Hmm.
You
You
got
made
to,
a
yeah,
you made a good point about that Hannah and that girl situation, honey.
you got to think about it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Everybody think about it because everything that he does doing everything that he did within the past of the time that they together, he didn't
Hmm.
do that with Jasmine. He
Yeah,
didn't.
he going
You
on
know, he
trips.
didn't.
Yeah, he going on trips and
And,
stuff with Hannah and things. Yeah, even if it is on Hannah's
and then
time.
you got to understand with Hannah's situation. Hannah is very social.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Hannah
she's very
got friends.
outgoing. She's very outgoing. That's why I don't know how the hell
She's
she's.
very outgoing.
Yeah, yeah,
And Philip ain't gonna let that go because she goes on trips. And you gotta remember, they don't have no kids together.
right. So he don't have
So
no
she
kind.
could just,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah,
gotta
she.
you gotta think about that.
Yeah, you right. You right. Mm-hmm. Mm.
You really gotta think about that. You really do.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you really gotta do. Like I said, you know, I'm
And
not
that's
trying to
why she
tear
probably
him.
be getting into it with him so much. You think? You think that's why they always arguing because
Yeah.
she want him back? You think deuces and smooches
I don't
again?
no, I don't think it's a one and back. I think it's a jealousy thing. It's like they can do things together and she can't. She
Gotcha.
has these kids. She
She
has
got
the kids.
legendary. She got legend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and and then with legendary.
Hmm.
And this is kind of tell that, you know, whatever he wants to be in his child's life or anything like that, you know, my thing is his karma is going to get him when he gets older.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You could tell that she's frustrated with him because she's with him every day, all day. The
Yes.
only time that she gets a break, like people said, the YMCA, that's her
Right.
break.
Or when he
Now he's
sleep.
supposed to be. Sometimes that's not a break, straight
I,
facts, because he could
I
be in the
know.
other room, you know, and stuff like that. I mean, a break for like 2 hours or 3 hours just to have to herself. She
Gotcha.
doesn't get that. She
No.
doesn't get that. And
Hmm.
the only time, okay, since this little boy is going to school,
Hmm.
this is her only break.
Yes. But it'll
This
be a
is
good
her
break
only
for
break.
her though. And she shouldn't be able to make no
Yeah,
excuse as to why she can't do anything because he's gonna be in school. But guess what she gonna say, Miss Lavonne? You wanna know what she gonna say? She gonna say, well, he's only in school for like 3 hours. So I can't do nothing.
yes, you can. And I think the school that
Is
she's
it all
going,
day?
he's 3.
Yeah, all day
Is this,
preschool.
yes, if, okay, if this is preschool, if they did evaluation on him,
Hmm.
you know, when a child get IEP and
Hmm.
he what's this kind of school, stuff like this, it's a school that children with, you know, special needs and stuff like that. If
Yeah.
that's the kind of school, if he's going to, If
Yeah.
he's going to that school, all kind, what's the name? They have extended school,
Right.
so it's like he goes all year,
Mm,
all year round
gotcha.
and stuff like that. Pretty much, if
They tried to
that's the kind.
they tried to offer it for mines, but the thing of it is that it'll be different people. It's not the same people that I know, so I'm
Oh,
not
okay, okay,
I
okay,
ain't doing it.
okay.
Nope. But
Right.
if it was the same people that I'm used to, then
Yeah.
they will be in there all school round. Like, yeah. hmm
Mhm.
But since I don't
Yeah.
know those other people and I ain't trying to get to know them, because I'm not,
Mhm.
yeah, I
Mhm.
just said no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So
Because that's how it
I
was.
always
That's how it was when when we found out, when our son had autism, and when we got here and stuff like that. We went to value, all of that other kind of stuff, and he
yeah,
went to school. He was going to school from pre-K all the way up, but we knew the people. It was the same
right.
people during
Yeah,
the
it's not
school
the same people,
season,
so
and
I
then
ain't going. Nope, it
yeah.
ain't. Even for summer, like
Because,
summer, if I wanted them to go for summer school, it'll be different people, and I ain't with
oh,
that.
okay. No, it wasn't. No, with him, it was all year round.
Yeah,
It was
I'm
all
not.
year round, and stuff like that. I mean, it's good that he's gonna be social with other people, and this is a chance for her to be social with other people herself. Like I said, I think Jasmine, when she gets if Jasmine, gets in the room with people, I think she doesn't know how to read the room. I don't know how she do a
She don't
conversation or
have.
something like
She
that.
don't have. She don't know how to pick up on social cues and things like that. She's socially awkward. It could be a possibility that I'm not trying to diagnose her, but her sister is on the spectrum. She has autism. It could be that Jasmine suffered from some type of developmental delays or something like that, or whatever. I ain't a doctor, but I'm just saying, just off of observation, something.
Hmm.
I'm keeping cute since you
Yeah.
up here, Miss Lavonne. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
mean, be yourself,
I'm
girl.
gonna
Be
always be
yourself.
myself. You know I ain't gonna stop being myself because you up here. But I said just go ahead. That's all I said. You know I ain't gonna stop
Um,
being me. Period.
I know that. I know that. It's just like I said, Jasmine, like I said, I'm not trying to knock you. I'm trying to be very respectful.
You
I'm not
are
trying
Miss
to be,
Lavonne. But why
and
she
stuff
didn't
like
let
that.
you
And
call
I'm
in? Why she didn't let you? Didn't you call in over there and she didn't let you up?
no, well, I will put it like this. When we had that conversation when I was on your live,
Uh huh.
I think she wanted me to go in there, and trust me, believe, and I think a lot of people in your live said, "Oh, Miss Lavonne, don't go in there because some people will try to rip. They will try to be slick and say something." Trust me, believe. I know when somebody's trying to be slick,
Mm-hmm.
and you
As you
know what
should.
I'm saying, like that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to do what they'd say. What what super chat. I'm not going to super chat you. That's something I'm not going to
I
do.
don't blame you. No, you don't. You don't have to super chat her to ask her no question.
I'm not
She
going to. What's the
she
name? My
she gonna
thing
be
is,
asking the question for free, or we ain't gotta know. How about that?
she got to understand. I'm not coming. If I had that opportunity, I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you number one, I'm not coming on here to disrespect you. That's something I'm not going to do. I'm not going to disrespect another person. Even though I'm older than you, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get out my character for nobody unless I
Gotcha.
have to get out my character.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just wanted to ask her a couple of questions. And if
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't answer the questions, then I would say, okay, I wish you the best. But
Yes,
you
ma'am.
got to understand, I wish you the best. I really, truly, I wish no harm or anything on you, anything whatsoever. But you
Mm-hmm.
have to be mindful. People that you think that's your supporters, if they
Yes.
was really your supporters, they wouldn't have edged you on when you was going through with that other person. They would, so you know what? Leave it alone. Don't
Mm,
talk to her like that.
right.
She wants that rah-rah with you. But you
Yeah.
don't have no real supporters on there. Your real supporters and stuff that you was on there,
Mm-hmm.
they helped you. They tried to talk to you, but you
Mm-hmm.
was on that rah-rah negative stuff.
She sure was.
You was on that raw negative stuff. And that's why nobody takes you seriously. You're going to
Mm-mm.
be 35 years old. I ain't never met a 35-year. Now, I can't say I never met her because I don't know her personally, but I
Mhm.
never saw a person that's on here and you lie. You don't have to
Oh
lie.
my
You
goodness. Why
just
should
be
she lying, Miss
truthful.
Lavonne? Tell her why she lying like that, telling people she gonna move into a one bedroom or a hotel room. What's wrong with her, Miss Lavonne? Tell us.
Well, see, for you just telling me that, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. For you just telling me what's name.
Well, Miss Lavonne,
Okay,
she put it on her title yesterday. She said, moving into a one bedroom or a hotel. Yeah, because she's weird. Yeah, that's what she said, Miss Lavonne. And then she was just in the car driving. I don't know where she was going, but mm, mm. What you got to say?
I'm breathing for a minute. Let me sip my tea.
Let me sip my water because I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to. Okay, Miss Lavonne, I'm just playing. Okay, Miss Lavonne, what you got to say? Hey,
Okay,
she the one
Jasmine.
said it, not me. She the one said it, Miss Lavonne. She the one speaking this over herself. It was not me, was Miss Lavonne. Why would she say
Jasmine, I think sometimes you don't know the power of the words that come out your mouth. When you keep saying I'm struggling, you
something?
putting
Yeah.
that word over you. You putting the word over you.
Yeah.
When you keep saying I'm broke, you putting the word over you.
Mm-hmm.
Word means power.
Yeah.
You
That's
put
what
that
you
negative stuff on you and you keep saying I'm pushing. Nobody's going to tear me down. The only person that can tear you down is yourself.
Yeah.
The only person that can tear you down is yourself. You know, the men that you dealt with in your lifetime, they saw that you was desperate to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
In your mind, you think love is having a baby. That is not love. That's the first thing that always come out your mouth. I'm pregnant.
Yep.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. Stop doing that to yourself. Stop just doing that to yourself. Do you ever actually look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I doing to myself? Why do I always get this feedback? Why
Right.
people treat me the way they treat me? Why do you do the stuff that you do? Why do I have to lie? Why do I have to lie all the time? Why I
Mm-hmm.
can't be truthful within myself? It's
Amen.
something about it's something about you within yourself that you feel that you need to be walked over, disrespectful, low self-esteem. Something within yourself is nobody else. It's nobody else. You can't say that the way Philip treated you. You can't say the way Chris treated you because you allow that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get mad at all the baby mamas that your men had children with. You cannot. It's you. It's something deep, deep, deep inside of you. You need to figure it out.
Yes.
You really do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure it out as a woman. As a woman. Now I don't know that I don't know if you on drugs or whatever the situation that you got going on in your life. And sometimes you be saying, you want to opt yourself and all the
Oh,
other kind of videos and stuff that you used to say. And, you know, you have to stop talking positive within yourself. Once you do this, once you get a little sticky, and you write all positive words and you stick it up
affirmation.
on your mirror.
Yes,
And
affirmation.
each day that you pull that, like, I love myself.
Yep.
You say it 3 times. I'm going to have a positive day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yes.
not going to let nobody mistreat me, disrespect me, or anything. I am beautiful.
Yes.
Accept me who I am and just the way I am. I know I have my flaws. I know sometimes I act quirky or like, you know, we all not perfect. We all different. I mean, we all different. I'm beautiful. Somebody gonna love me for me. If
Yes.
you have that positive energy and stop talking negative, Jasmine, your life will change. It will, your life will change.
Yeah.
But you got to change first. You got to do right by those kids. Apologize to your mother. You don't have to apologize and put that on the internet to show us that.
Right.
Forgive the men that walked all over you and disrespect you. Let that go. Stop holding in that anger. If a person don't love me and don't respect me, leave it alone.
Amen.
Stop holding on. Stop holding on something. If that person don't want you, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you lose weight, change your color, your hair, or anything like that. Let it go. Because really, honestly, that person that you had the baby by, you still trying to hold on to hope. And he didn't love you in the first get-go.
Mm-mm.
You was a place to lay your head at.
Mm-hmm.
That was, like they say, if a man loves you, he gonna bring groceries in the house. He's not gonna eat it up.
Amen. Oh,
If a
say that.
man loves you, if a man loves you and he know that you struggling, baby, here, take the paycheck. Just give me some money for some gas or whatever. Go ahead, take care of the children. You shouldn't have to beg. You shouldn't have to, oh, if you give me money, I got to give it back to you. No.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody loves you, they love you unconditionally. But you got to start loving yourself. And I feel that you don't love yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm looking at my other phone and I'm looking at the comments and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, Jasmine, and I tell everybody, and like I said on your straight facts, like I said before in your live,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not embarrassed to tell you that I mailed a card out for you or anything like that. At one part in my life, I wanted to get to know you as a
Mm-hmm.
person, as a woman, you know, and tell you, even
I
if you
think
like it
that's
or
cool,
don't
Miss
like it.
Lavonne. Miss Lavonne, I think that that's dope that you tried to reach out to her to try to help her. I think that's cool.
I would have, at Jasmine, I would have helped her. I would have said, you know what? I'm not for the foolishness or anything like this. I'm a older woman telling a younger woman
Yes,
some of the
ma'am.
ish that you do is not called for, and you don't have to go through that. If
Yeah.
me and her was talking and she was with Chris, I would say, Jasmine, really, 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 Jasmine, you may not like me what I got to say, but
Mm-hmm.
that man is not good for you. How to
Yeah.
say it? What happened is Chris didn't move on his own. God moved him away from you. The reason why God moved him away from you because he was tearing you down, and all of us seen it. You didn't want to see that. Sometimes we hold on to things that we supposed to let go, and if
Mm-hmm.
we don't let go, God moves it from our lives.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
He moved him away from your life because them girls was seeing a lot of stuff that was going on in their house, and you try to keep holding on to this man, but he did no good for you. He didn't help you pay no bills. He didn't help you do anything. You was struggling. You was absolutely struggling. You was in a big house and you was struggling.
Mm-hmm.
As all of us as women that's on here in this chat, we like to go get our hair done,
Yeah.
eyebrows done,
Mm-hmm.
you know. We
Yes.
like perfume and smelling good clothes and all that other kind of stuff. What woman that don't want to do that for themselves?
Right.
And you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. It was one, I don't know if anybody was seeing this. It was one when it was in the bowling alley. You know when it was bowling and I think the kids with them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
This man got on new pair of sneakers, new shirt, new clothes and stuff. You had on that pink shirt and them jean shorts and them sandals on, and you look at a hot mess. You did. I couldn't believe it. If this man really loved you, he gonna make sure his woman's more fly than he is, or match each other fly.
Or at least match his fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
match his fly.
Hmm. I mean, hey, she was big burly. I don't know if he could because they body parts was different. They body parts had switched. She had his body and he had hers. Sorry, Miss Lavonne. My bad.
I mean, if he really loved you and stuff that day when you were sitting in the car and he was at his friend's house getting some food, ain't no my man ain't gonna have me sitting in no damn car and he going there get food. We going in there together.
What in the world?
Mm-mm. No, no, no. Mm-mm. Nope. No. Mm-mm. No. No, no, no. And I'm looking cute too. And I gotta sit in the
Oh,
car.
shoot.
Hell no.
They had to switch clothes, Miss Lavonne.
No, no, no. Like I said, Jasmine, I'm not trying to tear you up as a woman or anything like that. You gotta understand when a man loves you unconditionally, he gonna show you to the world and then some.
Yes,
You
he
didn't
was.
know nothing about his family. That was
No,
the hurting part. I couldn't believe you didn't know nothing.
right,
Nothing. You knew everything about Philip because you grew up with them.
right, right, right.
They knew how you what's the name. And the
Hmm.
only thing, the reason why they do what they do for them kids, because they know you're not going to do it.
Amen. Okay, Miss
They
Lavonne.
know you're not going to do it.
Hmm.
They know you're not going to do it.
Or she's gonna make
That's
up
the
an
only.
she's gonna make up an excuse as to why she can't do it, Miss Lavonne.
No,
Can you hear me?
it's not the point. It's not the point of her can't do it. They
She
know
don't want
she's not going to do it.
to. Yeah, and she's gonna make up excuses that she has to do stuff for Legendary.
Well, she has to
Yeah, she got to.
because he don't even she has to
Yeah, I know.
because she burnt that bridge with the sister, and that was the only communication that she had. The
Other,
aunts, the uncles, and all, they didn't know nothing about her. Nothing.
yeah,
Nothing about her. Nothing. What is that telling you? I understand that the boy's mother's deceased.
yeah.
God rest her, so
So yeah,
understand, but you didn't know nothing about nobody.
and then nobody know
Nobody.
about her.
Nobody don't know you. Even when he went to the weddings and nothing, you wasn't even a thought.
He didn't even invite her, Miss Lavonne. What you think about that?
No,
You think
nothing.
he took
Nothing.
he took his other woman to the wedding? What you think?
He, like I said, and like we all say, he studied her.
Mm.
He studied her.
He said he
He
did.
really did. He studied. I mean, he probably was, you probably thought he wasn't listening. He was studying you, baby girl. He was
Sure
studying
was.
you. He's like, I'm gonna get over on her. But you
Yeah.
gotta understand, I think some things that she had told him, and he
Mhm.
believed it until he realized that she struggles with the name. She's struggling. She
Yeah.
probably told me, yes, I make this certain amount of money and all those other kind of stuff. You ain't got to buy nothing because all my supporters and stuff, they buy stuff for me and everything else.
Right.
Okay. I understand if you want to do that for somebody, that's understandable. That's your money. You work for it, all of what's name. But every time, and even when that time when you took the kids on a trip and stuff like that, you was balling out. Everybody I always call it the Trump check, because everybody think they rich when they get
Stimulus checks.
their stimulus checks and their what's the name, their tax refunds and stuff like that. You buy
Yeah.
unnecessary stuff, you know,
Yeah.
but he studied you. And then when you give him half of your taxes, oh hell no, we ain't gonna do that. We're not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
We sure
Mm-mm.
is.
Yeah,
We're
hell
sure
no.
not going to do that, are we?
We're not. We're not going to
Not,
do that.
not even a
And
little
then
bit.
and then the point, when Chrissy said, when they told her not to get on that live and told people that she did not have no food in the house.
Oh yeah.
And that, you know what? I believe they told her not to do that.
Hmm.
And she don't really, and I think what she did realize what she did,
Hmm.
The man that you claim that you love at that time, you made everybody have a sour taste in their mouth about that man that you was with.
She did.
You showed them that he's good to go. He's good to be like you always say your lady parts, but he's not good enough to put food, even
Oh
though
no.
that's not your, even though it's not your child, your kids. But he wasn't man enough to find a way or do a way to put some money
And
in
yeah,
your pocket to make
right,
sure you have some food in that house.
right on
Because
December
trust
6th.
me, a man is gonna find a way if he's with this woman and he care about
Most
this woman with
definitely
her
is.
kids
Most
and knowing that
definitely
she
is.
ain't got no money, he gonna find a way to make
Mhm.
sure my woman ain't got no what's, and I got to feed these kids. If I got to do a little hustle, whatever the
Or
situation, so I
whatever,
could do what I got to
by
do.
any means
Yeah,
necessary, by hook or by
anything. That's right.
crook.
You the one that set the boomerang when you said you didn't have no food in the house and it was near Amaya's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You put that spilled milk in everybody's face about that man. You
Mm-hmm.
did it. You did it.
She did.
And they told you not to do it. And then he said, Amen. He said, God bless you or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I said on your last line, he would have
Mhm.
went out the door with the garbage bag and his community chair right there and said, okay, bye, you got to go. Because he didn't mean no good for you. He didn't
Right.
mean no good for you. He didn't. He didn't. Now Philip, I know Philip could be a pain in the what's the name, and he got his situations.
Yeah.
But
He did.
he always makes sure for his kids to have birthdays. He made sure that his kids always had clothes and everything. Now the hair situation, men, whatever the situation may be, but he always made sure that they had something. They had something. If he
Yes.
didn't have it, his family picked up for him
They do every year, Miss Lavonne.
every
Every
year.
single year. Yeah. Every single year they
Every
come.
every year
Every year.
they
Every
come through. They
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 come
come through every year because
every
they
year.
know she's not going to do it. They
Yeah.
know she's not going to do it.
Or Miss Lavonne, check it. Every time it's time for her to do something, she always come with some type of excuse as to why she can't do it, like she's doing right now with this moving stuff. And it's back to school time, right? So now she's trying to make it seem like, well, how am I going to do this? You don't have to do anything because we already know who done bought your kids' school clothes, so you should be able to handle it. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did the majority of it for her. She don't have to do too much
Oh
for
yeah.
those people because they done already did it. You know.
Yeah.
So
Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. Mm-mm.
yeah,
You
Jasmine
know.
be full of it, Miss Lavonne.
Huh?
You don't think that Jasmine be full of it? She's full of it.
I think she is. I think that I think she realized she's
Hmm.
not getting the cash app like she used to anymore.
Yes,
People's
ma'am.
not cash apping her anymore because people got hit to it.
Yeah,
If you
because she
really pay
always,
attention,
yeah. Uh-huh.
if you really pay attention to her live and stuff like that, she doesn't have those people too much like she have in her live like she used to.
Yeah, like
It's
Miss
like they
Valerie,
weaning out.
Miss Valerie,
Huh?
Miss Valerie and Miss Glenda, and I think it's one other one. I don't know what the other one's name is, but I know Valerie and Miss Cooking with Glenda. She's been over there for forever. Like she's a
Yeah.
vet over there for Jasmine, and she don't listen to
Yeah.
her, Miss Lavonne. Just think listen to what I'm telling you. Miss Cooking with Glenda's been over there ever since Jasmine's been around here, and she don't listen to her. Okay, so just to
Okay,
make
then okay, it's for her. Okay, for her to what it is since you said that,
yes,
it
ma'am.
seems like she wants, if you ain't with her and if
Mhm.
you against her, she don't want to be bothered with you.
Okay. Okay.
If you really pay attention when she do her lives and stuff like that,
Yes, ma'am.
if you're not with her and if you're against her and if you're telling her something positive, she
Basically,
doesn't believe.
basically, if you're telling her against of what she wants to do, then she's not trying to really hear what you're trying to say.
He
Type
ain't
stuff.
trying to hear it.
She's
She's
not
not
trying.
trying to hear it.
Okay, I got you,
She's
Miss
not
Lavonne.
trying to hear it.
How can I
She's
help you,
not
son?
trying to hear it.
Go ahead, Miss Lavonne. Go ahead, take over. What is it, son?
I mean, you know, like I said, I'm being careful with my words and how the way I'm saying it, but you just gotta. I really think that she didn't hit rock bottom yet. I really think she didn't hit rock bottom yet. When she really hit rock bottom, she'll see. She'll
So,
see because
oh, you mean
I
when
think
everything? Well, you think when everything is taken away from her, like as far as like what, like YouTube or what?
I think because you got to remember what Trump is trying to do,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
and you got to look at it like this. Um, if you're able to work, even people with disabilities and no disabilities, you can't turn them down. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
He's probably going to make them have a program or something for them to do before they get their food stamps once a month.
Right. You have to work
Because
now.
if
Listen, in some states
because,
they tell you have to work 80 or something. I'm like, well, damn, you might as well just pay for your own damn food. Then here in
yeah,
Oklahoma, you have to work 30 hours. You have to work 30 hours or something in order to maintain your food stamps. But they do have certain. It does not apply to everybody. There are certain things that don't apply to everybody. But for people that are able-bodied, that are able to get out and work, they have to work in order to receive the food stamps, or they won't receive them. They'll cut them off. They're only going to give them a
yeah,
certain amount of
and
money, and then that's it.
now since since that legendary is going to school, they
Mm-hmm.
may make her work, but she doesn't realize, and I think her mother doesn't realize because mostly everything is somewhat in her mother's name.
Yeah.
You understand? Some things in her mother's name, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this. I feel that you therefore your child is your child, but sometimes I think you got to get on your feet. It's
Mm-hmm.
like you got to learn to get on your feet. And she never knew how to be on her own feet. So that's why she acts the way she acts. She feels that she's entitled to everything.
Yeah, because
Uh,
she's always
people,
giving some. You know what? Why she thinks that, Miss Lavonne? Because somebody's always giving her something. Because she's always got sob stories, and she uses her kids as pawns to get what she wants. So you're right.
yeah,
She's always getting something, so she feels entitled, and that's why when her kids came on here, they felt entitled to get something too, and wouldn't even say thank you for what somebody
yeah.
had got them.
But you can't get mad at the kids because it's the way she teaches them.
Right. That's what I
You
know.
know,
I know. Uh huh.
yeah, you get listening. But after a while, how to say it, for Trump to be in what's the name for 4 years. We don't
Mm-hmm.
know how 2006 is going to be. We don't know how 2007 is going to be. We don't know how 2000 and
20. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
28. You understand what I'm saying?
I got
It's getting hard. It's getting tough out there.
you. Yes, Miss Lavonne. How is it where you at?
Oh,
It's bad. You don't have to
it's
tell me
not.
where. Don't tell me where you at. Just is it bad
Oh,
where you at?
I can tell you, I live in Virginia, and
Okay,
Virginia is totally different because it's a Commonwealth state, and
yeah, yeah.
Virginia they got their own laws here. They got
Oh,
their own laws. They got
oh,
their own laws here. Yes. Oh yeah. I put
hmm,
it like this. I put it like this. Straight facts. The stuff that Nika is doing, the stuff that Jasmine is doing,
hmm,
the stuff that Sky is doing,
yeah.
those kids would have been gone.
If they were there where you
Point
were at,
blank. Period.
hmm,
Yes. They don't
interesting.
play here. They don't play that game here. No.
Hmm.
They don't play that game here. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So basically, if they were there, they would have been child protective services would have been snatched the
Yes,
kids.
most definitely.
Hmm.
Those kids, well, while we see I know we talking about Jasmine, but Nika with the stuff that she does with them kids,
Yes.
she would have lost her
All
rights, period.
all her rights. Yeah.
All of them.
Took 'em,
All
yeah.
of them.
Hmm.
All of them. Yeah.
And every time that she would have gotten pregnant, they would have taken her baby, huh?
They would have took them kids. They would have
Yeah.
took them kids.
Yep. That's what they do here.
Her,
Even though that
They
we
would
don't
have
have
took the
our own
kid.
laws, but they definitely do take kids. Once you got kids in the system, they'll be waiting for you to
Hmm.
get pregnant again. It's already in the
Yeah.
system. So if they see in the system that you pregnant, they'll be there upon arrival with their car seat ready to take that baby, and we'll call the
Yup.
code.
Hmm.
They call. I'm pretty sure they have the same. They call it a code pink for um, children that come up missing on the floors of labor and delivery. It's called a code pink. A code pink. They call a code pink on you, even if it is your baby, and they'll call security on you too if you try to take the
Yeah.
baby from them, even though it's yours.
Even with the, even with her daughter see what's going, she would have got in trouble. The son would have got in trouble. They would have
Hmm.
got in trouble. But Jasmine's situation, with all
Yeah.
them bumps and what's the names and stuff, they would have lost it. Both of them would have lost custody of them kids. They would have
Yeah.
lost it. And at that time, her mother worked for the system. She would have lost her job. They do not play that game here in Virginia.
Mm.
Virginia is a whole different state. They don't play the game here. They do not.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
her mother most definitely when she got on there and that on when she was drunk on Instagram saying what she said about Asia's son. Yeah, she most definitely would have lost her job. You saying if she would have
She
did
would
that
have
while
lost her
she was
job
there.
here. Yeah, she
Yeah.
would have lost her job. She would have
Mhm.
lost her job. Yeah,
Yeah.
in
That's
Virginia,
why
they don't
she's
play
been
that
very
game.
standoffish too, Miss Lavonne, because of the statement that she made, knowing that she does work for the
I,
government.
I, yeah, and when she was on another, when that whole situation with another reactor, and
Hmm.
everybody was on her what's name, and they found that her mother was covering her up. She wouldn't have lost her job. She would have got locked up. A lot
Right.
of them would have got locked up.
Yeah.
Basically, they would have
Yeah.
got locked up. And
Hmm.
like I said, now, even though, yeah, she would have got locked up, and she wouldn't have been a happy camper, because they don't play the game here in Virginia. They
Yeah.
really don't.
Yeah.
It's sad. There's a lot of kids in the system here. There's a lot of kids in here in the system.
Because they don't play, right? Yeah.
They
So
don't play. They don't play that game here. They don't play that game here. Mm-mm. They
so
don't
it's
play that game.
a lot of kids in the system due to the
Yeah,
fact that not a well, yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Like I say, is they is their laws is crazy. We had to learn it. I said when the first year we moved here, they was saying because you're coming from another state and you don't know their laws. But after
Yes,
a while, you really got to know what you got to do, what you got to do here, because they don't play that game here.
yes,
Especially in Virginia, they
yeah.
don't play that here in Virginia. But like with okay, when you was asking, telling me that she's supposed to be moving in a hotel or one bedroom apartment or whatever
That's
the
what she
situation
said.
is.
It's clickbait, Miss Lavonne. You know how she do. She did the same thing. Like she didn't have nowhere to go when she moved into this house. She did the same thing, and then all of a sudden she popped up in the house, and then she started recording inside of the house. So
I
you know what type of game
feel
she's playing. She
I
won't
feel
wait.
what a lot of people I feel what a lot of people are saying, that I think that she probably got into a Section 8 place that she's getting ready to go into.
You think so?
You know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Um, my thing is, Jasmine, stay where your money can, you know,
Where you can
house
afford.
is not the thing, because it's too much upkeep for you. If you have to go back in an apartment,
Hmm.
you just have to go back in an apartment. It's not a big thing. I mean, I'd rather go in an apartment to be out in the street,
I
and
know
I
it's
I'd rather be in some place that I can pay the rent and still have money I can work with.
yeah.
If you really paid attention, it was somebody in her what's name like saying, if you don't if you don't put out no videos and stuff, you don't get a paycheck. And
You
that's what
don't
I don't understand. You keep saying
really.
this is your job.
Fine, you don't. If you don't, I mean, I mean, you'll get one, of course, but it won't be as much as you need for to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? And if you know that, then why wouldn't you produce the content, especially when you know this is your main source of income? You're not
Yeah,
supposed
this
to do that.
this is what I don't understand. I really don't understand that.
And then
I love
you
my
have
money.
she has more bills than what she did living into the apartment. So now you got water, gas, and electric that you have to pay for on top of rent, on top of other things. When you run out of your food stamps, you got to go buy food, right? And then you have to keep
Yeah.
gas in your car. But we already know Jasmine think that $5 is gonna take up for the whole month, okay? Because she ain't gonna be driving nowhere. She gonna stay right at the house. Okay?
Like I said before, and everything that I said,
I'm just saying.
on your live, y- everything that you say on your live, I put it like this, Jasmine, you can't be cheap because when you close your eyes, you can't take the money with you. You just can't.
No,
You can't, and it's and you can't be cheap when your children are growing.
no,
You
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 really
know
can't.
you can't be cheap. You can't. Clothes is expensive, shoes is expensive, and everything
Yeah.
else is expensive. So you just can't be cheap. You can't be cheap when you go food shopping and all these energy drinks and all the what's in kind of drinks and stuff like that. And another thing, okay, you was very consistent losing the weight, and I give you that. I really truly give you on that, Jasmine. But you got to understand, you'll never be a small woman because of your frame. You will always be, you know, not small, not too big, but it's your frame. You're
Right.
never going to be a small woman. You're not.
Right.
Okay. Another thing, Jasmine, I always say you're not an ugly woman. I hear everybody what they call you and all the other kind of stuff like that. You have to you pay attention to your skin and stuff like that. You need to drink water. Stop putting all these unnecessary things and shots and stuff because whatever you put in your skin, I mean, whatever you put in your body, it shows out on your skin. you know. Start with the
Mm-hmm.
energy drink, and stuff like that. And my thing is, and I can't understand it, for each his own, you really don't need a wig on your head. You really don't.
Why,
It
why
gotta
she
be
don't? Why she don't, Miss Lavonne? You don't think she
to
need
me,
what?
I don't think I really think Jasmine need to wear clip-ons in her hair. Because by you wearing wigs, to me, and if you don't let your hair breathe sometimes, and if you don't take care of it and wash it like you supposed to and stuff like that, your hair don't grow, your hair breaks. As women, as we get older,
Mm-hmm.
our hair starts to break, our hair starts to
Start to
shed.
fall
Some
out.
of our hair start get thin and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know, it's like you don't take care of yourself. I'm not going to talk about the hygiene stuff. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet on that situation. I'm gonna really keep my mouth shut on that, because
No, we want to hear what you got to say. So what you
mm,
got to say,
mm.
ma'am? No, don't be trying to be no. What you got? You got something that you want to say. We want to hear it. She need to get
Jasmine
together.
as a
If you Miss Lavonne, you say you're trying to help her, so help her with a hygiene. What you need to do?
Jasmine as a woman, as we get older as a woman, you ain't hit the menopause yet and stuff like that. Our estrogen, our bodies start breaking down as women.
Hold
No,
on.
let me explain something. Our bodies
You,
start breaking
you need
down
to
as
take some
women.
pills for some extra.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you need to you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, Miss Lavonne. You can't hear
Oh,
me?
damn.
I just put you on the
Oh, hell.
screen. We hear you. I hear
Okay.
you. I hear you. I hear you.
I'm I'm gonna come back.
Okay,
I'm
got
gonna
you.
leave and come back because I can't hear you. I'm gonna come back.
Okay, Miss Lavonne.
Okay.
Okay, okay,
All
okay.
right.
All right, let's see. She says she's gonna come back. You still backstage? Still backstage, Miss Lavonne? You gonna drop and you gonna come back? Okay, there she goes. She gonna drop and come back up. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're gonna talk about the hygiene. I mean, talk about the hygiene, Miss Lavonne. Can you hear me
Okay,
now?
you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me? I can hear
Yeah, I
you.
can hear you.
Okay.
Like I said, that as a woman,
Mm-hmm.
we want to smell good all the time.
Yeah.
We want to smell good all the time.
Yeah.
What?
What's
I
wrong with
gotta
it?
take a phone call. I gotta leave. I'll call. I'll get you right back. I
Okay,
gotta
Miss
leave.
Lavonne, go ahead. I got you. All right, Miss Lavonne got to take a phone call. I need to go down to my comments, honey. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I could be getting trolled and don't even know I'm getting trolled, honey, because I'm all the way up in the comments, honey. Jasmine, listen, while Miss Lavonne is handling her phone call or whatever, whatnot, okay, since we are here, why not? Let's do this, okay? If anybody want else hit the panel, you know how you give that panel if you want to. All right, let's see. Where am I at? Because might be some people that came up here I haven't spoke to because I'm all the way up in my comments trying to get y'all on the screen, honey. And I'm moving slow as hell like a turtle. Who is this? Who is this calling in? Who is this? Who we got? Who is this? Oh, Miss Lavonne, you back? There you go. There's my Miss
Okay.
Lavonne. There you go. All
Like I said, as a woman, you want to smell good. You always want to smell good.
right, I'm about to
You
put you on
know?
the screen. Hold on. I'm about to put you on the main screen. It's your time to shine.
Okay.
Let's go.
As a woman, you always want to smell good. A woman should smell good 100%. And then some.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be more, I mean, you can't be cheap with body wash and feminine wash. You can't be cheap. You just can't. That's a no-no.
That's right, Miss
That's
Lavonne.
absolutely a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
What else you got for us, Miss Lavonne? I know it's giving you a headache. What else you got for us?
I'm just like to me it's kind of it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. It really is. You
Mm-hmm.
know. And I don't understand that. I'm moving
So how do
around in
you
my
think
house.
that's okay? You want me to turn? You want me to move you off of the camera real fast? You want me to move you
Yeah,
off of
I'm a
here?
cool. Let me hit you right back if I
All right.
can, okay?
All right. Got you, Miss Lavonne. I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Come back. Come back when you're ready, Miss Lavonne. Just come back when you're ready. You know I'm gonna let you back up or whatever. Let me see what the hell this girl was over here doing in this damn car. Mm-hmm. She on here begging again. I bet. Let's see. What the hell she had? Girl, motel with 5 kids. Girl, don't ever take a thumbnail picture like that again. What the hell is wrong with you? See, Miss Lavonne says she gonna be nice to you, but honey, what the? I gotta take a screenshot so I can zoom in because I'll be damn. I'll be now, 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 Jasmine. What is we doing? You was styling and profiling in your glasses. I'm gonna need her to get her shit together. Okay, let's see who's in here. Okay, where I'm at. I'm at Blue. Okay, what's up, Blue? Let's see if I'm all the way down yet. Hell no. All right, let's see what y'all talking about. She's hungry for some money. Yeah, that's what she want. Y'all know what Jasmine's doing, y'all. Jasmine's over there clickbaiting. Jasmine probably already know where she's going. Probably already know when she's moving, what day she's moving, and she's over there trying to get some money. Hopefully it works out for her. What happened to her sugar daddy? Didn't she have one? I could have sworn homegirl had a sugar daddy. At least that's what Olivia said. What happened to him? He should be able to assist you with some sugar money. So you won't have to go to the hotel or a 1 bedroom apartment with 5 kids because I don't know how the hell y'all gonna fit in 1 bedroom, which I already know it's just clickbait. You just talking shit. That's not something that's really happening here. She's just probably moving back to she's probably moving back to an apartment more than anything. She's not moving to no other house. She's probably moving back to an apartment, and good for her. So then that way she probably be able to afford her bills now, seeming that she wasn't able to afford them because she allowed somebody to talk her stupid ass off into moving into something that she knows she has never dealt with before. Why would you go and get and here go this heifer right here. But anyways, we not even finna go there. I'm not even finna do it. Hold on, let me see what she's talking about here. Where will we go? You're gonna go to hell if you keep playing with God, trying to use people for what you should be able to get for yourself. If you are door dashing, dude, how do you ditch your main source of income to go DoorDash? Apparently the door dashing is not doing what it needs to do if you're going to have something on here talking about where will we go. Hmm. Look at her.
I'm tired than a bitch. Tired than a bitch.
From doing what? Nothing. Hmm.
I am so tired.
She's always tired.
Y'all, just tap the screen. I didn't know. So they did like a new feature. They're trying to be like TikTok, right? And those also count. So just tap the screen like crazy.
Anyways,
whatever reaction you choose, just tap that motherfucker.
I know y'all hearing her talking. I'm trying to see something. Jasmine thinks, like Miss Lavonne said, Jasmine thinks that everything is supposed to be handed to her. She don't think she's supposed to get up and get nothing for herself. She thinks by using certain things is supposed to get her by, like complaining about what she have to do or how much she has to do and how she got to do it. And then somebody's supposed to be coming in there and help her with what it is that she lack. That's why she has two baby fathers. If they need to be the ones assisting her where she needs to be helped at, and she needs to help herself, and she needs to upload her content. She needs to not sit on her ass and not do anything. If this is the main source of your income, then why would you neglect the main source of your income to DoorDash if it's not making you enough money to do what you need to do? Nobody cares about her having to figure out what she has to do. Because if she would have never allowed Chris to talk her into moving to where she moved to in the first place, then she would not be experiencing what she's experiencing. This wouldn't be a conversation or a situation, and she wouldn't have to worry about going to. Now, I'm gonna say that anybody should do whatever they feel is necessary. If you are in a situation to where you may have to downsize, then you have to do what you got to do. But to say that you're gonna move your kids out of a 4-bedroom house, right? Isn't that what she's inside of right now? Into a damn or a 3-bedroom house off into a 1-bedroom with all 5 of your kids, girl, bye. Where will you go? You better figure it out. And if you need some type of assistance, you better call 211.
She talking about you. I don't give a fuck what's she talking about. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Oh, and she's cocky over there. Girl, look out, girl. She's real cocky over there. What's wrong with her? I heard this girl say that she had to go bust her ass just to go get Kaylin some what did she say? She had to go get Kaylin some Air Forces. Like, okay, so what? You have to bust your ass for your kids. And like Miss Lavonne said, everybody knows the same time every year when your kid, you know when your kid is going to go back to school. So instead of you buying all of those processed ass drinks from the grocery store, or taking your money places where you shouldn't be taking it, then you would have been able to do exactly what you need to do with your money then. I mean, she probably have things that she don't need to be paying for, subscriptions that she needs to cancel, because you need the necessities, like you need soap and shit to wash your ass, toothpaste, you need things to comb your kids' hair. You need water, gas, and electric. You need a roof over your head. Those are basic necessities. You need insurance for that car that you're driving. You need to be able to put gas in that damn car. And if you have a car payment, you need to be able to pay that. Those are the things that you need to be focusing and be able to pay for. Anything that's outside of that is extra, and it can be eliminated until you able to get those things back again. Of course, you need your internet because this is how you do your job. But are you doing your job? Because where's your funds at? You're low. I mean, how dare you sit up here and talk about how you know that you ain't been showing up to work and then complain about how you're not able to do what you need to do? What sense does that make? You got to make it make sense because it makes none to me. If you are not working, how do you expect to get by? I mean, why do you feel like somebody's supposed to carry you when you are grown? When you are, I'm all the. When I say I was all the way up in them comments, boy, and I gotta stay up because then I will miss what y'all saying. Blue, Glenda needs to go find. Hold on, shit. Jasmine is the opportunity. I said this already. She has to have everyone turn their back on her, lose YouTube, lose her fans, everything, then humble. Okay, well, yeah, maybe so, honey. Jasmine, we hope you in the bushes, honey. She's always in the bushes. She's probably in the bushes right now. You need your face mask on because she's breathing on us, honey. I'm about to get my shield. Shit. Now, what else? Who said something else? Mama Deuce had to pick up Jasmine Legend. To, boy, let me put this shit on this. Man, not only did she had to take the girl to the store, Jasmine didn't have no milk for that baby at all, to the point to where she had to open up the can in the store to make the boy a bottle. She had to open up the can before it even reached the register to make him a bottle because he had not had no milk. And do y'all remember when she was switching those milks out and different brands out on Facebook Market and shit? And that boy had, I mean, legendary taste. He had a taste of if what you call it, infamil, in got in good start, you name it. He was drinking all different types of formula, honey, and they were all, I mean, different. Some with iron, some without iron, you name it. I mean, she was giving that boy all kind of different formula. His daddy wasn't doing shit. Oh, and you guys, I had to train out this formula on Facebook Market. All the way so cold to the point to where your mama had to go get your son a car seat for your birthday. I can't wait to see how this is going to be for Legendary. I really hope that when he starts school that he does good, to be honest with you, because it's going to be great for him. He needs to be out for school. He needs to be around people of his peers. He needs to be amongst people of his peers and not just her, because being around her is not helping him. So I hope that he does thrive when he does go to school. And I hope that since he has been going to YMCA, that his transitioning, since he has been going there from her to them, then it probably won't be so hard for him to go to school. But then again, I don't know, because he's only going in the YMCA for 2 hours versus going to preschool and being there for a certain amount of time, like all day, and not seeing her and not getting his way and crying like hell. Boy. But I most definitely do recall her having to take this girl to the store and her having to open the can of milk before she even reached the register because he was so hungry. He was about to eat his hand off. Sad. And where was his daddy? Hell, I don't know. Somewhere off in that truck with another chick somewhere. That's what he was doing. That's exactly what Chris was doing, honey. I mean, but if a man tells you that he don't want to have kids with you, why would you be so sold on wanting to have a baby with a man that don't want to have a baby with you? Like, seriously. Because all you gotta do is let that roll out your mouth. You already let me know what it is. And then if he lets you know what it is from the gate and you choose to lay on your back and still have his baby, then hey, that's your baby. So the question is, do women set themselves up to be single mothers? Some most definitely do. Yeah. Because you can possibly think something different if you already see what it is with prior kids around or whatever the case may be that he's not even involved with. But you're gonna make an excuse for it. But what excuse? And then now you're making excuses for him not being there. Making excuses for him not being there for your child too. What sense does that make? It doesn't make no damn sense. Mm-mm-mm. Just a shame. Oh yeah, I believe that shit for real, for real. Texas most definitely, honey, and Oklahoma is not too far behind it, Blue. We are definitely a red state. So, honey, I'm telling you, I know, I figured that, I know for a fact that Texas laws and shit is more stricter than Oklahoma's, but honey, I'm telling you, they're not too far behind. Not at all. Mm-mm-mm. But you know what? They get rid of all the things that she has been receiving. I don't know what she thinks she's gonna do because I'd be damned if I be in my 30s getting on her begging every other day for the things that I need. Honey, you better get out and work. You cannot neglect your main source of income and then come on here and expect for somebody to help you with anything. And then you over there talking cocky and shit, but you over there talking about where will y'all go? You probably already know where you're going anyway. But hey, I guess whatever. Certain just shit just don't make no sense to me. But I surely cannot wait for the first day for Legendary to go to school because I'm most definitely going to be tuning the fuck in. I know I said what I said, but honey, I sure did tell y'all I was going to be tuning in to see how things were going to be for him. Because, waiting until the last minute to see what is or what isn't, when he goes there showing his ass, she gonna find out otherwise. But I do know that she's going to make up excuses as to why she can't do X, Y, and Z. Even though he's still in school, she's still going to make up excuses like, well, I had to go get Legendary from school, or I don't know what I'm going to do, you guys. Like, she really ain't going to know what the hell to do. So just think about it. Now the Legendary's out of school. What does she have to offer her audience? Is she just going to start vlogging about him going to school? Because now that she's going to be at home by herself because all of her children is inside of the schoolhouse, what will Jasmine be doing? Nothing. I mean, not try to even find something to do. Nika is in the same gutter. I can only stomach Nika so much. I can't stomach her ass at all. Really, to be honest with you, I just can't do it. Commonwealth don't play at all. Well, honey, they might need some Commonwealth where the hell she's at. Asia was too much. I would have forwarded to the government office and demanded. I sure would have. You would have forwarded you. I sure would have too, because she got on her with that. She got on her drunk as I don't know what, and gonna sit up and tell that girl, you know what? I tell you what, you better be quiet because I could say something about you too. And you just gonna target the little boy and say something about his personal, private, something that don't have nothing to do with you. And that's exactly why she got ghost off of her platform, because she knows she was dead wrong. And then you know what? Her daughter set her ass up because her daughter was sitting there recording her as she said that shit. You already know that your mama worked for the government, so why would you sit up there and record her, ask her saying something like that because you want to make the baby mama feel some type of way because both of your baby daddies done fucked her? Well, and she still don't believe that either, but it doesn't matter whether she do or not. She need to get it together. But I most would have did the same damn thing because I was sure would have sent them that video for them to see how she was drunk, sitting up there talking about a child being SA. And like I said, that's exactly why she went ghost from her platform, because she knew she was dead wrong. She even went on her platform and apologized for what she said. But now you can't take that back. And please miss me with you being drunk, because you said exactly what you meant when you said it. That's why you said it. Because nobody's gonna go that far or go that low as to disclosing any type of information in regards to a minor being essayed in any type of way. She did exactly what she wanted to do, and she said exactly what she wanted to say, and that's why she said it. It doesn't make any sense. Legend saw the twins and Amaya had a party to go to with the Davis family. He sits home on holidays while his brother and sister have family functions, and he do. And unfortunately, that's just what he has to do because his daddy ain't trying to see to it that he's doing anything. So, I mean, I'm just saying, you know. Mm-mm-mm. So important, I may stress to you to tell the people that you love, that you love them. It's simple to say. Let me just put this shit over here with my blind ass. It's simple to say, they don't say it back. At least you know you told them. You can't even go anywhere and be safe. No, you can't nowadays. Shit. Most definitely not. Let me see what you had to say. I was so far up, y'all. I mean, I was up in my comments, like too far up. Who runs out of formula? What? Yeah, she ran out of formula. She sure did. Oh, Miss. Oh, okay. I didn't see you, Miss Lavonne. Let me drop it again, sweetheart. My bad. Let me drop it. I didn't see you in the comments, honey. I'm all up and all in the middle of the comments and shit. There you go, Miss Lavonne. I'm gonna let you go in and do your closing remarks, honey, because this headache I'm experiencing, honey, it's there. So you come on and take over the show so we can go. All right. Um, Tomorrow I got a topic and we're gonna discuss it. Okay. We most definitely are. I think I might need to brainstorm a little bit more as to what I want to do, you know, since nobody wanted to hit the link as to what I said before. But Miss Lavonne, if you are still here, I don't know if that was just recently that you told me to drop the link again, but I dropped it for you in case you want to come back up before I close this down, honey, because I need to go. Like for real. What time is it? Yeah, I need to get up off of here. I'm starting. My headache is starting to throb a little bit too much for my taste. So I don't know if Miss Lavonne is gonna come back or not, y'all. And I don't know. Hold on, let me see something. Make sure my stuff ain't. Oh, I pressed the mute button. Hold on. Okay, my bubble's still moving. All right, here I am, y'all. All right, I don't know if Miss Lavonne is gonna hit the link again or not, or whatever. I dropped the link for her. I don't know if she's gonna come back up, but I'm about to wrap this up because I'm about to get up off of here, honey. Cause my intentions was to let y'all come up and speak where y'all from and how long y'all been a part of the Straight Facts to Match experience. If seeming nobody wanted to hit the link, Miss Lavonne did, and this is what we decided to discuss. So here we are. But I'm about to get on off of here in just a second. I sure am, most definitely. But before I do, since we're here, mm-mm-mm. What around what time would you be at work, sweetheart? You having a hard time catching my lives or something? That's why I need to really make a designated time for my lives. But honey, if I do that, then I won't show the fuck up on time. So it's just like I just have to pop in when I can or whatever the case may be because I got busy earlier. My intentions were to get on here like around probably like 11 or so or 12 or something like that, but I didn't make it. I just didn't. But I don't think Miss Lavonne is gonna come back or whatever, whatnot. But yeah, before I get off her, I was gonna do something. So hold on, let me see. hmm You know what's funny? You know, who is this? Let's see who this is. Oh, there she is. There's Miss Lavonne. There she goes.
Of course, I'm gonna drop the link before I get ready to. Girl, I forgot I was washing, had my clothes in the dryer and everything.
Oh, okay, Miss Lavonne.
Um, like I said before,
Got any closing
as me,
remarks before we
well,
before we?
okay, what I'm gonna get ready to say. Okay,
Okay, Shonda.
Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine. Like I said before, it's time to grow up. You're gonna be 35 years old, and stop thinking that somebody's obligated to take care of your situation.
Mm-hmm.
I know we all, as people, we do struggle. I know as us mothers, we do go through a lot with our children and our kids' father and husbands and partners and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
a woman, and this is for all women, it's not just for Black women in general, you have to learn, as a woman, the world is on your back. What I mean by that, we are the backbone for our
Mm-hmm.
family. They always said the man is the head of the household, but we're head of the house because without us, we have to take care of our children. We
Yeah.
have to make sure we're the doctors. We have to make sure we're the hairdressers. We have to make sure we are the chauffeurs. We have to make sure we are the cooks. We have to make sure we are the accountant. We
Yeah.
have to make sure our kids, they did not ask to come here. We choose to bring them here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you lay down with a man, 100%, if you don't use nothing, a baby's going to come, regardless if we want them or not.
Mm-hmm.
You made that decision to have 5 of those children. Nobody put a gun or anything up to your head.
Mm-hmm.
You choose the men to have those kids by. We're not going to always take up the slack. I can understand if you need help when you need help, but not every time when you get up here, I'm short on the bill. I'm short on water bill. I'm short
Right.
food shopping. The kids need clothes. Kids need underwears and all the other kind of stuff. That is your responsibility.
Yeah.
I am 57, going to be 58 in October. I had never asked nobody to do anything for me besides my family.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't beg no man to do anything when their father was acting stupid and he chose
Right.
not to be in my kids' life.
Mm-hmm.
When me and my kids were separate, when I decided to leave my husband, my oldest son was 7 and
Mm-hmm.
my youngest one was 2 months.
Oh wow.
2 months. 2 months. Yes, I was on social service. Yes, I did get with, but
Okay.
things were different back then because you had got money. If you didn't work, you got money to take care of household things and stuff like that.
Right.
Yes, social service did pay my rent because
Mm-hmm.
you had a choice. If you pay your rent, social service, what's the name?
Okay.
I didn't work until my kids got a certain age. I was never a lazy person. My
Right.
kids got everything that they need. If I didn't have it right then and there, I will get it. I will make a
Right.
way and get it.
Right. Right.
My kids, I went through hardship. Don't get me wrong, I went through hardship, but I wasn't lazy.
Right.
And when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you get your ass up and you do what you got to do.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your time to do what you got to do. God has blessed you in so many ways with your supporters. They have bought couches for you. They have bought clothes for your kids. They have bought toys for your kids. They have bought shoes for your kids. They bought food when you didn't have food. And you got to stop thinking somebody is obligated to do things for you.
Mm-hmm.
Times is hard. I don't care if you had the best job. I'll put it like this. People are not even trying to leave their job because it's
Yeah.
hard to find another job.
Yeah.
People are not really moving because people are trying to keep what they got so they could able to pay the rent.
Yeah.
People are getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now this little boy, Legendary, is going to school. It's no more excuses no more. Nobody is going to help care if you can pay the rent or can't pay the rent. That is your problem. Nobody's going to care about your kids ain't got no shoes. Nobody's going to care about your kids ain't got no food in their mouth because that is your responsibility. Nobody's responsibility until the people that you laid down with and had kids with. So on that note, Jasmine, when are you going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired? So on that, I wish everybody blessings. Have a beautiful.
Oh, hold on, Miss Lavonne. Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. I had clicked you out. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to click myself out. Go ahead. You here?
I wish, like I said, when are you going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired? When I say you almost close to 40. Ain't nobody gonna help you when you're 40. You supposed to know, you supposed to be wise enough, able to enough. If nobody's gonna nobody's gonna help me, I gotta go out there and grind. I don't care if you work at McDonald's. I
Yeah.
don't care if you had to be a housekeeper working in a nursing home.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Right.
Everybody's for self now because everybody got to take care of their children.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got to take care of no, their responsibility. This is
Yes.
your responsibility. You the one that chose this life. This life. Nobody did but you. Stop cursing out daddy's the one that's doing something and get the
Mm-hmm.
person that's not doing anything on child support. What's the matter? What you
Exactly.
scared if you put him on child support, he's gonna
Right.
whoop your ass?
That's what I'm saying.
You lay down and when he entered you, he didn't use nothing. But you probably lied to him and told him that you was on birth control.
Right.
You thought that
Did.
you was gonna
Oh,
make this man.
she did.
You
She did
thought
lie. Mm-hmm.
you thought this man was going to stay with you because you had his baby. Remember, he got 2 twin boys, and he got an only girl.
Right.
And he's not in, well, the first baby mama, I know that she probably getting child support. I
Yeah.
don't know about Medusa's situation. It's like you scared. You scared of him. But this is the result.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you get tired of getting penny nickels and dimes and stuff and trying to make what, no, it's time for you to get off your ass and do what you have to do.
Amen.
So on that note, everybody, I hope y'all have a beautiful and blessed evening. And kids are getting ready to go back to school. I know half of y'all, thank you Jesus, they're going back to school because they eat me out of
Yeah.
house and home and everything like that, pretty much.
Right.
But I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you one thing, Jasmine, life is too short. And as an older mother, you're not enjoying the ride. What I mean, enjoying the ride, them
Mm-hmm.
kids gonna remember everything that you have did to them, shown all their business. What you put on the internet is gonna haunt them for the rest of their lives. You're not, what I mean, enjoy the ride. Enjoy your kids. Love on your kids. Kiss on your kids. Because like I said, life is too short. And I text my kids and say, I love you and everything. Me and my kids have beautiful conversations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, Lavonne, you did a hell of a job without their father. And you get to a point when your children, all 5 of your kids got good jobs. Mommy, do you want something? Mommy, do you need something? Even though I'm living with somebody, I'm with my youngest child's father.
Right.
That is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you act like you don't want to be bothered with them. You favoritize the other ones and stuff like that. And you don't understand when them kids, the Davis 4, and you have Legendary, it seemed like when them kids come home, it's like, oh man, they back. You
Right.
kept him isolated from his siblings.
Yeah.
You really did.
You
And
did.
another thing, Jasmine, trust and believe when them kids get older, they going to live their own life. They're going to do their own things. And you ain't never took them to the movies. You ain't never take them to the zoo. You ain't never did motherly things with them. Everything is for content. You don't you show that you're frustrated when they get in the house. When they go in the refrigerator, you're frustrated. You gotta feed them. You're frustrated when you gotta clothe them. You're frustrated
Mm-hmm.
when you got to put shoes on them. You're frustrated when you gotta get their hair and stuff done. You gonna learn, because how they say, God ain't finished with you yet.
No, he's not.
God is not finished with you yet. Your karma is coming for all the things that you have said to people, have you had done to people, you had talked about people, and everything what people did for, they did it out the kindness of their heart. But you turn around, you get cocky when you get your money. You get cocky when you think you're better than people. You
Yeah.
ain't never been humble. You've been blessed all the time. You've been blessed all the time.
Yeah.
So
You're
on,
right, Miss
on
Lavonne.
that note, I wish everybody a good evening. God bless. Love your straight facts.
I love you too, Miss Lavonne. I really do. Thank you
All
for
right.
coming in.
And I'll talk to you later. And like I
You the
said,
only one that wanted to hit the link. So you know the link was dropped for whoever wanted to come up, but you the only one that wanted to hit the link. So therefore, I
well,
appreciate
like I said before, even though I seen you live, it was a lot of things, positive things is going on in my life. A
you.
lot
Yeah.
of things is working in my favor. So I
Mhm.
have been busy and life been lifing.
Yeah.
I'll say hi to the chat and everything like that, and listening to you what you say and stuff like that pretty much.
Hmm.
But life been lifing with me. It is positive things, nothing negative, positive,
Hmm.
all positive, and I'm grateful and I'm humble
Good.
for that.
That's good.
Humble for that. So,
That's
like
good.
I said again, everybody, I wish your best wishes. Like I said, Jasmine, not trying to talk dirty on you, disrespect you, calling out your name, but sometimes enough is enough. You got to
Yeah.
wise up, young lady, because you're getting older and you're not getting younger. Your kids is going to grow up and they're going to have live lives of their own. Even the little one that you have too, he's going to live life like his own. And you're going to be an old lady and you're going to be miserable. Stop being so negative. Be positive. Believe in yourself. Loving yourself. You got to. because you only got you. And stop putting all them bad words and negative stuff over you. Because only you the one that can change. Nobody can change nothing for you. And stop lying. It's not like anybody's gonna just stop lying. If it's not gonna work out for you, just not gonna work out for you. Like I said, you need to look in the mirror and say, why everything is always happening to me? Why? What am I doing wrong that people don't want to be my friends? Why do I don't have nobody special in my life to why I don't have nobody special? No, you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody. But you gotta stop talking that negative stuff. You really do. You really, really do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like my stepfather, my deceased stepfather said, peace be still. Okay, guys. Love y'all. Bye bye.
All right, Miss Lavonne. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right, Miss Lavonne say she out. Are you out? You okay? If she's gone, she's gone. She is gone out of there. Now, who said that? I just thought if Jasmine gets a one bedroom, she can't have the Davis kids at all. First of all, no apartment complex is going to allow her to move off into no one bedroom with six kids. With five kids, it's not going to happen. She's gonna have to at least get two bedrooms, so then that way the kids will be able to have a space, two rooms, and then she'll have the front room if that's where she needs to go. Other than that, they're not gonna allow her to get no one bedroom with six people, including her. It's not happening. And a dog. No. Hey Mia, what's going on? You've been hitting the link for 20 minutes. How come you can't come up, Miss Alice? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me hit it. Let me post it again. I done got out of there. Hold on. What I done did. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all probably could still hear me. Okay. You say you've been trying to hit the link and you can't get up here? Hold on. Let me drop it again. Let me drop it again. I'm like, is people scared to hit the link? Y'all not scared to come in here and troll and shit. Y'all you scared to hit the link? But anyways. Oh, I see a big whale over there in draws. Like what in a bonnet too. A whale in a bonnet in draws. I think some red draws at that. Like I mean seriously. I mean, if you don't get the attention that you want, you don't have to get on here and show your ass and your titties or even your pussy. You don't have to do that. I mean, you don't. I mean, from one woman to another, you don't have to do that. And if you do, go ahead and get on OnlyFans so you can make you some big money. Cause I'll be damned if I was to get on her and show my ass for free. Okay, I just don't understand it. I mean, if the views is just not viewing, just go find you something to do. But I know y'all see her over there in them drawers in the kitchen. I don't know what this child got going on over there. She's in the dark or something. Walking time right here. Oh, look at my glass. And look at that. Girl, I had to click up out of there. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. Mm-mm-mm. You can't make this up. Oh, there it is, Miss Alice. I don't know. All you got to do is just click on the link and I'll bring you up. Pretty much, the link is definitely not broken. If oh yeah, I'm talking about yeah she's over there in the bonnet. I'm talking about Baby Beluga. Yeah, she was over there. I don't know if that was a picture or if that was actually her because she's got a what you call it behind her to where you can't see. Um, she's got a screen about background behind her. Oh, here it is right here. It's a picture. It's a picture. That's all it is. It's a picture. It's not her actually standing off in there. It's from her the other day when she decided to get on here and show her ass, I guess. I guess since the whole Gerard situation didn't work out, I guess she decided she wanted to get on here and be naked. So if you want to see some naked ass over there, it's over there for free. It's just, shame. Who Grandpa Tuna? Yeah, she's over there on live. She's done dyed her hair some type of color, honey. I don't know. Oh, I haven't seen AJ in a while. It's nice to see him because I haven't seen him. I was wondering, did he run away or something, or did somebody take him away from her because he was MIA for quite some time. But he's here. Look like he got his hair cut down a little bit too. But look like Kalani might got that cough again that she gonna have until next year because her mama gonna be like, oh, she just got a cough. That's all. It's just a cough. So what is this new place that she's staying in? Do y'all know? Okay. I mean, I don't know, but those lashes really do contribute to the way that she looks like the Grinch. I'm just saying. I don't know. Jasmine said that she's going to move into a one-bedroom apartment. We're going to see about this. I believe that Jasmine's just going to move into an apartment, period. I think that's what she's going to do, which she probably should do. So then she ain't got to worry about not being able to pay for certain things. I mean, sometimes you got to downsize. There's not nothing wrong with that. But to a one-bedroom with 5 kids, I would never.
Nothing beats a just holiday, y'all. I haven't had my baby in a little
Now maybe 2 bedrooms for 5 children. Okay, so you got 3 kids you got 3 girls that can be off in a room with each other, and then you got 2 boys that can be off in a room with each other, and then you can take on the front room. Okay, I can see that happening. But a 1 bedroom for real. So who gonna get the room? Because all 5 of those kids can't get in that room unless it's a master bedroom, but there's 3 girls and 2 boys. So I'm just saying. But if that house is sinking in, she most definitely needs to vacate the premises and move around. Most definitely. So I don't think that she should stay there because that's a very serious thing. Like you cannot stop no sinkholes. So once it sinks, you gone. Like you're good. You're going to be in the ground. So I think that's her best move for her to do. No matter what she got to do, whether she got to downsize or not, she got to do it. It looks like a transitional house. It does look somewhat like a something. I ain't gonna lie to you, honey. It looks a little different from anything that she has ever stayed in. I can honestly say that. I don't know what it is or what it isn't. And I really ain't trying to like repeat what other people say because I need to know what I'm saying is actually real for what it is. But it does look very interesting. I can tell you that much. I mean, just as long as she got somewhere to go. But I'm just like, you know what? I could never abandon my kids to start a new life like they don't exist and then say I'll explain to them when they get older or they'll realize what their father did to me to keep them away. Are you serious? That's crazy. This guest could be the best friend Jasmine ever had. Mm-mm-mm. I guess people are just coming live not saying that because I mean she's saying a little few things but not saying anything at all. But anyways, we didn't come here for that because I already see what's been going on over there, honey. I ain't interested, to be honest. I just ain't. I'm not. No. Oh, but I did see since I did come live earlier and I'm here or whatever the case may be. Honey, I have been behind in the comments for forever, New England. Like I was way up, way up. Like y'all done discussed stuff that I don't even know what y'all was talking about, and I had to catch up to see what was being said. But while we're here, though, I'm lying. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, I think we had a good segment. No, no. I think I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. Yeah. What am I doing? Okay, I appreciate y'all for tuning into this stream. I thought that I was going to do something, but I think I'm not going to. No. I just thought that I would open up my panel for anybody to want to come up here and talk about whatever. But Girl, you can't make this shit up. I'm just like, you know what? I don't know why people feel the need to have to lie about certain things or go to do certain things to whatever. Why Jasmine? Why y'all think Jasmine can't go to her mama's house? Her mama ain't gonna open up that door for her. She probably like, Jazz, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. You are a grown woman. Just know God got you and your kids. Most definitely. I hope so. Are you pregnant? Who the fuck who she pregnant by? Huh. She look like she pregnant? Cause honey, she just might, she just gaining all of that weight back that she lost. That's all. But pregnant. By who?
Who is that? As a person that was in athletics and stuff, I know I threw the fuck up.
Oh, she real cocky over there. So she over there cocky and talking shit, talking about moving into a hotel or 1 bedroom, clickbait shit. Let's see.
And you put your shoes on.
Girl, I wish I would be this old doing that. Good night, sweetheart, because I'm about to be good night too up out of here. It's not nothing to see here, as usual. Thank you for Miss Lavonne calling up into this thing. I'm about to go. And we're gonna try this again. Tomorrow. We're gonna see if anybody would hit the panel. I'm just saying, are y'all don't be scared to hit my panel. You ain't gotta be scared. You can call up. It was an open panel. But didn't nobody want to hit the link. And I'm not gonna beg nobody to hit the link because I could really rock and roll by myself like I always do. I could just get on here and talk about any damn thing pretty much. It's a lot of shit that I have conjured up over here, to be honest. To be real. I don't know why you can't call up, Miss Alice. It's okay. You don't have to call it. It's okay, baby, if you can't get up here. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with the hold on. Let me see something. Huh. I might have to check something. I don't know why you're not able to come up here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is, because, honey, I can get up to 10 people up here on this panel, for sure. So I don't know why you're not able to hit this link, honey. I don't know what's going on with it or whatever. I don't know if you need to refresh or not. However, though, but yeah, this session is over with. We been on here for 2 hours and 33 minutes, okay? And the only person decided to hit the link was Miss Lavonne. So I do appreciate her. Appreciate her for coming up here just to talk about something, honey, because I told you I was coming back and I was going to drop the link. And I was just doing a tester really to see who was really going to hit the link. But I see nobody wants to hit the link, which is perfectly fine for me. I always rock solo dolo so I can rock out on my show by myself. But I'll just continue to keep dropping the link just in case somebody decide, maybe they want to hit it or not, you know. But y'all have a good night. I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. Most definitely. I'm getting tired, shit. Hell. But I ain't finna go to sleep. So I appreciate y'all for coming into this stream. Thank y'all for engaging into the comment section. I also appreciate the people that have subscribed to the channel. I don't know if it was subscriptions from trolling or whatever it was from, but hey, thank you for subscribing. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna say one thing. I think maybe let me think about it. Should I? Oh, hey, Mama Boo, you remember when you said that you was wondering if Peach watched the channel? Oh, she most definitely do. Uh, she most definitely do, sweetheart. Because see, Peaches is over there in her feelings, honey. I mean, over there in her feelings. I mean, this morning she uploaded some content or whatever the case may be, still talking about the same thing that I came on here to discuss. She decided that she wanted to do a 10-minute video about the shit. talking about the same stuff over and over again. Didn't make no sense. The thing of it is that she thinks that she could do this like reverse psychology type shit, and then the things that she be saying, it don't even really be making no sense. It is very contradictive. Like, just shut the fuck up already. Get the help that you need. The thing that I want to say before I get off of her, because I know that she do be watching, you cannot force nobody to take accountability for shit that they have done to you if they don't want to. The same way that you can't make your husband stop cheating on you if he don't want to. You get me? Do you get my drift? It's the same fucking difference. You can't have it for your mama and not have it for your baby daddy, your husband. Okay? Because the thing of it is, like I said, if you can be so forgiving of the man that gave you all of those kids, or that you pounced on so that you can get, I believe that really and truly you made sure that you pounced on it every single night so that you could get pregnant, because in some type of way you really wanted to keep him, and he's a kept man. And the reason of it being is because you pay good. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, let's just be very clear. I mean, but you cannot expect for nobody to take accountability if they don't want to. I mean, it might be a hard pill to swallow, but if you are dealing with anybody that's narcissist and they gaslight you, like I said earlier, and they don't want to take accountability, you cannot force them to do so. It does not matter how much you try to express this situation, no matter how many times you try to break it down for them, no matter how many times you try to pour out to them as to how you feel. If they feel like they have not wronged you, then they're not going to take accountability for how they made you feel. And you have to deal with that no matter how hard it may be, because you cannot force nobody to be take accountability. Some people choose not to. Some people choose to say that they didn't do certain things or they didn't make you feel a certain way when you're telling them that they did. And you have to be grown enough to say, you know what? I see that you're not going to accept the fact that you made me feel some type of way. I see that you're not going to acknowledge that you did these things to me at some point. No matter how you harbor over it, no matter how you keep trying to see her from your point of make her see it from your point of view, she's not going to, because she don't feel like she wronged you in any type of way. Whether you feel like she did or not, or whether she did or not, you can't force her to take accountability, even though she should if she did those things. But if she's already apologized to you for making you feel some type of way or doing some things to you, what more do you want from the woman? Because the thing of it is, before I get off for this, is what I'm gonna tell you what you look like. You're starting to look like the very hurt child, the hurt girl, little girl that you were. It's getting to the point to where it's starting to be so cringe to where the little girl that's in you, she's starting to show in your face, girl, and it's starting to be like, if you don't go seek some counseling for that shit that you're going through in your mind, that little fake fairy tale land that you living in, that you try to act as if it's so perfect when it's not. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to be hurting. And it is, but it's not okay to play like you happy if you hurting. Be what you are. Then that way you won't have to worry about that big ass burden that you carrying on your shoulder, because it's very heavy, ain't it? Sometimes the weight on my shoulders like a brick or a boulder. You'll understand when you get older. I don't know how much longer you got to understand that though. Because that chip on your shoulder, bitches, it is like a big ass boulder because you won't let shit go. You got to let it go. I mean, because you cannot force nobody to take accountability if they feel like they have not wronged you, even if they did. And unfortunately, it's not nothing that you can say or do, or know how many times you walk this down. If they feel the way that they feel, you cannot change that shit. So the only thing that you can do is that you don't do what you went. You don't put your children through the same thing that you went through. And another fucking thing, I wish the fuck I would allow my mother, that you say allowed you to bathe in her dirty bath water, keep my damn kids. Because honey, I'd be afraid to think that she thinks she finna put my kids off in her dirty bath water, and then we might just have a problem, Houston. So it's funny how somebody could sit up there and say all of those things about their mama and how they did those things to them and still allow them to keep their kids. And on that fucking note, bitch, I'm gonna say you need to grow up and you need to seek some help because the inner child in you that was hurt from that past trauma shit, she's showing up. It's in your face. Even the way that you speak, you sound like you a little girl speaking to us. It's like the little girl in you is coming out of you and it's visibly seen now. You can't hide it no more. If you miss your mama, dude, go talk to her. Stop talking about her. If you miss your mama, go talk to her and stop talking about her. You look very fucking stupid talking about the shit that you talking about pertaining to your mama and the things that she went through, gone through, or whatever it is, because they don't have shit to do with you. Tell the story about your husband beating your ass. Can we talk about that? Talk about the times that he done cheated on you, had your ass crying while you were pregnant with all of those kids. Can you talk about that? Oh, I got one better for you, baby girl. Talk about the fact that you fucking somebody that wanted your sister. And the reason that you know, and you probably jealous of your sister. Yeah. So whatever, whoever or whatever wanted your sister, if she didn't give him a chance, you was willing to give him one. Pick me. Talk about that shit. To say that your mama locked you out of the house, she probably told your ass to go check the mailbox and go outside and play. If anything, you weird. A fucking weirdo. You can't say that you're healed from your past trauma if you keep reliving it. Suppress that shit, bitch, and let it go. Because if I was your sister, the way you want her running your mouth, or if I was any one of your relatives, the way you want her running your mouth about certain things is just so damn private, I would have been done. Bless you, sweetheart. Because this is certain things that I just wouldn't get on her and say and do to nobody. Like, for real, on some real shit. Especially when I know motherfuckers can come air my shit out, too. For your mama to say that she feel like she gave birth to her own enemy, bitch, that's cold-blooded. She said, I feel like I gave birth to my enemy. Or some shit like that. Man. It's really some shit that you just can't come back from, especially when you speak about your face. It'd be different if you express this shit to them in their face and y'all are talking to each other. But when you bring this shit on a whole totally different platform, when you bring it on a platform to where people are able to see and hear what you're saying about who you talking about, then that right there is a whole totally different situation right there. For real, for real. And it's sad. So when I get on here and talk and say the things that I say, I'm speaking to directly who I need to speak to so they can hear what I'm talking about. It's not so much for the audience, it's so much for them. And I know she is here and I know she heard what I said. So on that note, I'm out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably come live tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? And I'm gonna drop my link again. And like I said, it's not to beg nobody to drop my link. I'm just gonna drop my link just in case somebody wants to hit it or whatever the case may be. And we're gonna continue to keep going from there. I will have my uploads uploaded. Okay. I still have not went to go do my shopping, but I'm going to. And I do plan on recording. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Or I might just come live and just show the shit that I done bought. I don't know. It just depends. But anyways, keep y'all's bells ringing. All right. I'm keep pressing forward and keep doing what I said I was going to do. And hopefully y'all will still be here as I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. So make sure y'all keep y'all notifications on. I want to say thank you to Miss Lavonne, Miss Alice. I don't know why you can't hit the link. I don't know what's wrong with the link. The link is definitely not broken. Um, but hopefully the next time that I drop it, you'll be able to hit it. All right. So until next time, I hope y'all have a good night because I'm most definitely finna go have one. I'll holler.